All right, we're back for another show. Let me see what YouTube is doing, and then I'm gonna get the show going. I should have closed some of my tabs. Hopefully, everything goes well. I got like 8 tabs open. All right, we're good. We're good. Salute to Boxing Lounge, Boxing_Lounge. Appreciate you coming through. There's a lot of things going on at Steel City. There's a lot of things going on. And looking at the community. No, I'm not in the Discord, so I don't know how the Discord going. But I'm pretty sure from the conversations that I'm having in other Discords and the Twitter and on Facebook, there's a lot going on at Steel City. We don't know if there's going to be more DLC. Is there going to be announcement for Undisputed 2? It's just a lot going on. They got Terrence Crawford up there. They got Sean Porter up there. They got Teofimo up there. You know, I'm wondering who else gonna be up there. And my thing is, Steel City is spending a lot of money. And my thing, this one thing, no hate, no hate. I'm just thinking like as an industry person that was in the industry. Even though a lot of y'all discredit me just because. If you discredit Poe, that means what he's saying doesn't have validation to it. But my thing is, in the industry, when you got, no matter what kind of game it is, when you got competitive people, like I'm straightforward with it, and there's no hate towards Boxing Fanatical. My thing is, if they're the company that's making a boxing game, like what Box Fanatical works for another company. He very seldom talks about Undisputed. So my thing is Boxing Fanatical about to be back on the team? Are they pulling Boxing Fanatical back in? I think it's a great thing. I think it's a great move if they bring Boxing Fanatical back. I always say, even from the beginning, even though nobody's never going to give me credit, I always told Ash that Boxing Fanatical would have made a great addition to the team. I said it from day one when we first had that first conversation before he started pulling people from the different groups into the thing. I said, you should think about grabbing Boxing Fanatical. Boxing Fanatical works great with the community. But you know what? The thing that bothers me about things like that, I always talk highly about people, but they never talk highly about me. But one person that I'm going to give a shout out to, that I know always speaks, even though a lot of people always got things they say negative about him, which I don't see why. The only thing that bothers me about this guy is when you play Ark, you're a rat. But that's my guy. Box Eye View. Box Eye View, he's a good guy. You know, I got people that they for some reason they not a fan of Box Eye View, but I'm a fan of Box Eye View. Shout out to Box Eye View. I just hate that you told me that little white lie that you weren't up going to Undisputed. I mean, you wasn't going to the event. Because I asked you, I said, are you going to the event? You said, no, I'm just asking you casually, basically was asking me a question just to be asking it. So I guess you was gathering intel, but you couldn't tell nobody at the moment. And salute for that. Salute for that. But my thing is, again, it's people in the community that they keep my name out their mouth. And one thing that one of the I'm gonna call him a developer, said that I'm too controversial. That I'm too controversial. And I beg to difference. I beg to differ. I don't speak like how Beast talk. My approach is very different from what Beast is. So I can't see what I say or do as controversial. I can't see nothing that I say as controversial, and that's where I'm like, how is I'm controversial? I'm not really. The only thing is I'm just passionate about wanting boxing to be represented. People really don't know how deep I get into this. It's this guy, look up his stuff. Iceman Scully, John Iceman Scully. He's just as passionate as I am about boxing. And he contacts all these boxers. He try to create events. He's deep in it. And I always talk to him. I reach out to Jill McCullen, sister. I reach out to all these organizations, but y'all think that Poe is just a fan that's passionate. I'm reaching out. I'm trying to make things happen. Even a lot of people love to discredit me. My thing is, I'm not trying to be a major YouTuber. I'm not trying to be famous. Like I keep telling you, all I want is a boxing game done right. I want the 2K of boxing. Not the way y'all keep done. Please keep that to yourself. And y'all know what, when people say they want the 2K of boxing, y'all know what they're talking about. But it goes, y'all so traumatized by what 2K is doing to y'all. Y'all imagining the worst scenario. And y'all know that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what 2K did when they made EA stop making NBA Live. I'm talking about that version. I'm not talking about the things that when 2K stopped making live, when EA stopped making live, then like 2 or 3 iterations after that, 2K became EA, but worse. It's like it's like y'all forgot that 2K is doing the same thing. That's how bad 2K is doing. EA started it. It's just that 2K started doing it heavy, and people you're blaming a company for your buying stuff. You're blaming a company for your buying stuff. How do you get a company to stop doing something? Stop supporting it. How do you get a company to stop doing something? Stop supporting it. Just like with me. If you wanted me to stop making videos, you'll stop supporting it. Even though I'm going to still make videos. If I got 1 or 2 people watching my show, I'm still going to do my show. Because there's developers that watch my show. And my thing, and this is another thing I want to talk about. Yesterday told me a lot about the people that I see as friends and the people that listen to the show. They really think I'm being delusional. They really think that I'm making, hey, Poe not really talking to these people. Poe is just talking. What do I benefit by me saying things? What do I benefit? I'm literally telling y'all, these companies said if Steel City makers, they're not investing any money in something that don't benefit them. And I have the argument with them that it will benefit you. If you make this third-party survey, you put it out there, and fans will say, all right, this is what we want, and y'all see what y'all need. But fans don't see it that way. Poe, you're just talking. You don't know what you're talking about. Still City, gather the data, that. And then I'm up here like, y'all keep forgetting that I was helping EA as a senior moderator and community leader. I know the community leader part. Y'all like, what is a community leader? It's literally what Jay Shep does. It's literally what CB them and it's basically a community manager. It's basically a community manager. Because I have full access to the team. I have full access to the team at all times. I have full access to the team at all times. And you know what? Something that I didn't know, and I thought so because he was so smooth. I thought Will was there longer than what he was. But he said no. He said, you were there longer than I was. I said, Dad, gone. You were so smooth about it. I thought you were here longer. Salute, Crooks. I appreciate you, Dad. You came in 2 days in a row. I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming through for the support. And I have to return the support. I appreciate you. Yeah, but I realized that I was at EA longer than Will Kinsler. And I actually lasted longer there. It's just that Will's Kinsler was his position made you think that he was there longer. And like I keep telling people, I was there when Will Kinsler made the Game Changers. That's Will Kinsler idea. I was there when he made the Game Changers. And my thing is, that's what we got now, but it's changed up. That's what we got now, but it's changed up. My thing is, when he made the Game Changers, he asked me. He asked me. I was like one of the first persons he asked. He said, Poe, I want you to be a part of the Game Changers. And I said, no. No. I already knew what the Game Changers was going to be. I have my opinions and my personal opinions, they change. I got everything that I say has to support the product. I got to always talk good about the product no matter what I felt. And that was the whole ideology at EA. You have to always talk good about the product. You can't talk negative about the product. And it's crazy. This the thing that I got people say. Poe, they had you as one of the moderators and community leaders, but you were talking negative about certain things. You had your own opinion. And that's what they gave me. They gave me that space. They gave me that space. A couple of the developers, they liked that. Because their thing was, when you have passion like that, and you have people that come behind you, like the community support, what you're trying to push them to do better, because there's a lot of the developers at EA wanted the game to be more realistic. EA had that hybrid mentality. Their model was hybrid. And a lot of people would say, well, hybrid is better for competition. Is it? So you're saying a realistic boxing game is not competitive. That right there it doesn't make sense to me. If the game is realistic, it won't be competitive. It won't be competitive. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. We're literally watching boxing matches. What are they doing? Being competitive. They're being competitive. There's no fairness in boxing. It's up to you. It's up to you to make the strategy. It's up to you to figure it out. It's up to you to get it together, pull it together. Hey, you're down 2 rounds. You're down 3 rounds. You're down 4 rounds. We got 6 more rounds to figure it out if you last that long. That's boxing. That's competitiveness. But these so-called boxing fans and hardcore fans, they changing it. They want it to be a hybrid. They want it to be a hybrid to make it be more competitive if it's a hybrid. Realistic boxing is competitive, 100%. No matter how you try to rearrange it, when you start the way that these fans are saying, they're using the mentality of a fighting game. They're using the mentality of a fighting game fan for a boxing game. When boxing is its own entity, boxing is its own thing. Stop trying. Hey, I'm a fighting game player. I want the game to reflect that. No, let boxing be what it is. Let boxing be boxing. I know this goes over a lot of people's head, and they're like, "Po, man, you doing too much. You want too much. Why is it that I want too much or I'm doing too much? Because I want my sport to be represented accurately in the game. I want what other sports games do for those sports games. Even WWE give us so many things that reflects WWE, even though it's not realistic. I don't care how y'all feel. It's not realistic. It's not realistic. Even the wrestlers tell you it's not realistic. My thing is 2K. I know this triggers y'all. 2K does things realistic to basketball. MLB The Show does things realistic to baseball. And the fans, people that are fans, they see the things that's right, but they're going to complain about things that is wrong. But that's a fan. That's what fans do. That's what fans do. You got golf games. When things not right in the golf games, they complain. People complain. That's what fans do. You got hockey games. I haven't seen a hockey game in years. I used to play a couple of them. But you got hockey games. There's things that's not right in the hockey games to a fan. They're going to complain. So you can't get mad at somebody that's a boxing fan and a person that actually boxes. Y'all want me to act like I did not box. If I had 5 fights or 4 fights, I'm going to use that. I ain't going to say 5 fights or 2 fights. It makes no difference. I box. I'm not going to say that because I had way more than that. I had over 32 amateur fights. I had over 32 amateur fights. And in that time frame, 3 times, I gotta give context to the people that say Po is trying to gatekeep. No, that's when y'all say I'm trying to gatekeep, that's y'all getting in y'all emotions trying to degrade my conversation. Y'all not gonna do that logic. Y'all not gonna do that to me. Y'all not gonna do that to me because I'm giving context. The reason why I talk the way I talk and the reason why I say the things I say on my channel. Not trying to gatekeep, because gatekeeping, that means I'm keeping you from something. I'm not keeping you. I'm not standing in front of something blocking you from accomplishing anything. My channel is my channel, and I'm speaking my truth and my feelings. And I hate to say feelings because when you say feelings, people say, oh, Poe getting in his feelings. Nah, not at all. Not at all, my friend. Not at all. But my thing is, I was 3 times Golden Glove champ. Very hard to do, especially at the heavyweight level. 3-time Diamond Gloves. 3-time state champion. Heavyweight. And I fought pro. I say 3 times, but it's 2. It's 2 times. I fought pro twice and retired because of my contract. And retired because of my promoter and the contract. I tried to sit out my contract, but life started lifing. Like I was saying yesterday, if you look up a guy named Emmanuel Mayfield, that was my last amateur fight. He won the fight because my shoulder, in that fight, my shoulder kept popping out the socket. It popped out the socket 3 times. And I would not quit. I would not quit. But when I went back to the corner, I said, why am I still trying to fight when my shoulders keep popping out the socket? And if I win this event, if I win this fight, that means I would have went to the regionals. If I would have went to the regionals, I would have been blocking somebody because I probably would not have been able to fight because my shoulder kept popping out. And at that point, I had to go to the hospital after that fight. I said no. I said, I'm not fighting anymore. I said, it makes no sense. And I'm not letting it. And this Joker, the Joker could punch. The Joker could punch. So I refuse to let somebody knock me out because my shoulder is out the socket. I think I went one more round with him. Shoulder popped out 2 more times. You should have heard the audience was grimacing. And I said, the referee's like looking at me, and I said, yo, I said, my shoulder. I said, I ain't got it in me. But still, 3 times, that would have been 4-time. What was that? State champion, I think. I think that was the state championships. I think I would have been 4-time state champion if I'd have beat that. But my thing is, I have no problem with saying I lost and my losses and stuff like that. But my thing is, people not going to sit up here and try to make me seem like I'm the bad guy because I'm giving context or I'm passionate about what I do. I'm very passionate about boxing. I'm very passionate. People be wanting me, I was told, Poe, you should do reaction videos. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's not for me because I see how people act in the audience. And I ain't got time to be arguing with nobody. I ain't got no time to debate. I ain't got time for that. So I'll be like, you have your how you feel, and I have how I feel. Because people, they debate to the point that they want you to think like they think. It's some people I'll be looking at, be like, yo, that don't make no sense what you're saying. That makes no sense what you're saying, especially when even and no disrespect to showbiz. I hear showbiz be saying some stuff. I'll be like, you a good talker, because a lot of stuff you're saying is if a boxing head looking at you like, yo, what the heck are you talking about? What the heck are you talking about? Showbiz just he's a good talker. He's a good talker. No hate for him. It's just that if somebody says something wrong, you got to correct them. That's how we was always taught. Like me, people want me to be a trainer, and I told the story. I said I went to a gym, and just look around, because I'm looking around at gyms, and I didn't go to Shakur Stevens' grandfather gym yet, but I went to this gym. It's a popular gym in Newark. And the trainer want me to be there. He know my uncle. He know Larry Hazard and all these people. Look up who Larry Hazard is to the people that don't know. Yeah, but I was excited. I was like, Dad, I wanted to be a trainer. I said, Dad, come on. I said, I ain't trained nobody in years. But I said, I'm take care of my mother. And my thing is, my mother is 86 years old, and I'm a caretaker. So that's my priority over anything. That's my priority over anything. I know how boxing is. When you become a trainer, that takes over your life. When you become a trainer, that takes over your life. Because I remember my brother, he was a trainer, and he felt some type of way. He was trying to maneuver between being a trainer, his job, and all that. And he was like, man, I barely got a life. And my brother was a pretty boy. How you a pretty boy? You a trainer, and you trying to talk to these girls and this and that. And then you got to go to, sometimes we go to Philly, sometimes we go to New York, we go to all these different things, or somebody got to fight. Now you got to change your schedule around. And now I see that as I got older, I say, nah, I know what he meant. I know what he meant. Because sometimes when we used to go to the gym, sometimes he'd get there late on purpose. And we used to be mad because my thing, everything I have to be punctual. Like, come on, man, come on. And his thing, he used to slow roll. He'd come home from work and he'd be like, oh, man. Or he'd be like, yo, I'll be over there. And he'd take his time. And that used to get frustrating. But let me stop going into these stories. Let me stop, going to my life. It's been almost half an hour and I've just been wasting time. Yeah, let me see how many people here. I got 6 people here. Salute to everybody that's in the shadows watching. Hit the like button while you're here. All right. So, Steel City got this event going on, and I wonder what's going on. Are we going to get information, confirmation that we're getting more DLC, or is there going to be Undisputed 2? And I was trying to put questions out there. I was trying to ask Sean Porter, could he ask these questions for me? And I want to know, my question, if anybody listening from Steel City, because I know y'all be listening too, anybody listening from Steel City, I want to know. I got 3 questions. I want to know that 3 questions. It's hard for me to just have 3 questions, but I got these 3 questions. I want to know, are y'all still going to support the offline modes? Are y'all still going to support the offline modes? Is the offline mode is going to be secondary? Is it going to be a thing, or is your main focus going to be online and offline? Let us know early, please. Let us know early. Let us know early. Because my thing is, if they be deceptive, and they lie to us, and everything is concentrated on online and the esports, people should boycott them. People should boycott them 100% because you were deceptive. So my thing is, are you going to support offline? 2. Then my second question is Undisputed 2 going to have an identity? Is Undisputed going to have an identity, a real identity? What kind of game is it going to be? What kind of game is it going to be? Is it going to be hardcore? Is it going to be a hybrid? Accessible, hybrid, accessible. Is it going to be arcade? More accessible? Let us know immediately. Don't keep us in the dark. Because my thing is, when a company tell you that we're making one version of a game, we're making, hey, the game is going to be realistic. And to me, we should be able to hold y'all accountable for that. We should be able to hold you accountable for that. Because you sold us on a version of the game we did not get. Now, let me see. Is that the second question? That's why I hate to talk too much. All right. Then my third question will be, if I didn't say a third question already, my third question will be, and everybody should know this. No, not the survey, Aaron, not the third-party survey. And I love that, to add that on as a bonus question. I might add that on as a bonus question. But my thing is, are we going to have tendencies? This is the only game in sports games that's out there that does not have tendency sliders. This is the only sports game out there that does not have tendency sliders. Or you're able to adjust certain things in, sliders for the content. This is the only game. WWE has sliders, tendency sliders. WWE. I wish I would have patented that decades ago. I wish I would have patented tendencies. I wish I would have patented tendency sliders. I would have been rich right now and have my own boxing video game. Y'all just don't know. A lot of y'all just don't know. Y'all don't know how deep the rabbit holes go with me. Y'all don't know how long I've been on here, how passionate I am. Y'all really don't know. Y'all think a lot of y'all think I just popped up 5 years ago. A lot of y'all think I just popped on the scene. I've been here for the long haul. I've been here before EA made a forum. I've been here since the IGN forums. And before that, y'all really don't know. So when y'all try to like downplay my worth in the community, it shows y'all trying to dilute something. And to me, y'all hurting your own selves. I'm trying to get a better game. And my thing is, I reach out to boxers all the time. That's why another, yeah, this is a different conversation. My thing is when I reach out to boxers all the time, they even remember me. That's why I be like, when Steve Kim be saying certain things, I'm like, his experience is not the same experience I had for reaching out to boxers. His experience is not the same experience that I had when reaching out to boxers. But let me start switching from topics. But my thing is, let's get back to the topic at hand. What do y'all expect from Steel City? What do y'all want them to say? Are y'all going to accept what they say? That's the thing. Let me see. Give me a second, y'all. Let me see. What episode is this? That I did over 224. Let me see. Is it 224 shows? Give me a second. It's quiet in here. What, anybody in the Discord or something? Let me see. Seems like everybody in the Discord or something, because it's like, all right. I was typing out a script. What Aram at? Is Aram? Let me see. Is Aram in the Discord? Because a lot of y'all trying to get Aram up in here. Told y'all I need a co-host because Poe runs out of conversations quickly, and I'm trying to keep it going. Like, try to get Leafy up here. AJ Pax, he just pop in every once in a blue moon, but that's good. Even though I know he probably in the shadows, that's good. But my thing is, again, let's talk about who else is going to be up there. They eating good too. I saw that too. Did y'all see that and people said that Steel City ran out of money, ran out of funding. I don't see it. They didn't run out of funding. That's rumors. That's rumors. People will be making up these excuses for Steel City so they don't get Dad, go on. Let me see. I'm looking at it. They eating good. They got Box Fanatical up there. Who else I see up there? They got a lot of people up there at this event. It's a whole table. It look like I see some of the boxing writers up there too. They got Diaz. But my thing is, and it's gonna sound like I'm hating. It's gonna sound like I'm hating. Because my thing is, the reason why I'm saying this is because their passion for UFC is not the same passion for boxing. Their passion for UFC is not the same passion for boxing. And a lot of y'all gonna say, well, Poe, you got to understand, they're UFC fans. Exactly. They go all out giving feedback for what UFC should be. But they get upset when people like me say things about boxing. When people like me say things about boxing, that's where the problem comes with me. Why is there a problem with you? Why is there a problem with you? Dad, Jay Shep posted mad stuff. Who else is there? Yeah, but they I spending money, boy. Let me see who this. I'm trying to. Is that what's called I'm Cold Blooded? I know they ain't got I'm Cold Blooded up there again. Who is it? Trying to see who that is. They got a couple of content creators up there, but why isn't J MMA up there? Why they ain't got my guy up there? Let me see. Let me see. My thing is, is they trying to hire Box Fanatical back? Is Box Fanatical up there because he's might be being back on the team? I think that would be a great thing. I hope that Box Fanatical literally takes Will Kinsler spot. And I try not to mention Will because Will not mention my name. Will not talk good about me or for me. He literally, from my understanding, he said I'm a troublemaker. I'm too passionate. I am what was the word? He wants too much. He want over ambitious ideas. That right there is, to me, that to Ash should have felt some type of way. Ash should have felt some type of way. Like I said, when they told Ash that his ideas was too over ambitious, Ash should have got written all of them. Whoever said it. Hold on, who said that? You said that? You got to go. Because say any of y'all that got y'all AI hooked up, y'all Siri and stuff like that, say Siri is making everything you see in realistic boxing hard to do. And you know what Siri gonna say? No. Siri is gonna say no. It depends on the team, the structure, and the budget. But everything that you want in real life, in a real boxing game, can be done. And I ain't even gotta ask Siri that. I don't even gotta ask Siri or AI that. I knew this 10 years ago. I knew this 10 years ago. So imagine how much the technology has advanced. Imagine how much the technology has advanced. But we keep giving excuses. We keep giving excuses to these companies, especially Steel City. They're not an indie company, no matter how you frame it. No indie company has 3 studios. No indie company has a major publisher. No indie company has 3 investors, shareholders. That's EA level. When you get shareholders, 3 investors, you AA or AAA. But we keep saying they're an indie company. And no indie company has events like this. No indie companies sponsor events like this, throw events like this. These guys are staying there for a week. And you paying for guys like Terrence Crawford. And you paying for guys like Sean Porter. And who's to say what other boxers, commentators, or whoever they got there? You spending all this money. I seen what's called, I forget the boxer. He's a commentator now. He's a heavyweight. I forget his name. But he's there. So you're paying the hotel for them. You paying their breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You paying for all this. So you're saying that they're an indie company? Indie companies don't spend money like that. And me, the way I think, that money should have went to developers and development. That money should have went to developers and development. If it was me thinking. And I know y'all thinking, Poe, man, no, you're doing too much. No, Poe. I'm just saying. All right, let me see. I'm trying to stretch this out because it seems like nobody's talking but Poe. All right, let me read off my script. Let me see. All right, let me see. Apologize for the long pause. I was writing something. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Nobody's still. Okay, now we got some action. PLO 617. They should use their budget to develop proper boxing mechanics before getting boxes. Exactly. 100%. 100%. I agree with you 100%. Makes more sense. I think I'm going to do 2 shows today. Yeah, I'm going to do 2 shows. I think I'm going to do one at probably about 10. I do another show at 10. Shout out to Don D. I meant to do it earlier. Shout out to Don D 205. You can catch him on Twitter, Don D 205. You can catch him on Instagram, Don D TV, Don D 205 TV, something like that. I don't know why I keep messing that up. And shout out to let me matter of fact, since I got these tabs open, let me say it correctly. Let me say it correctly, because Don D is he pops up on my timeline, and give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to do things proper, because y'all be saying Poe be messing up. Poe be messing up. Let me see. Don D 205 TV on Instagram. All right. And then we got Don D 205 on Twix. His show comes on at 10:22 Central Time. 10:22 p.m. Central Time. I'm saying 10:22. It's around that time. He has the correct date. If y'all go to his socials here, it had a correct date. I mean the correct times. And shout out to everybody that support me, and I appreciate y'all, and I try to show the support back. Let me see. Shout out to Boxing Lounge. Shout out to Box Eye View. Shout out to Jay Shep. Shout out to Cooks the Great for coming through. I appreciate you. Shout out to J MMA. He pops in every once in a while. Shout out to Lamont Davis. He must be busy today. Shout out to Lamont Davis. Shout out to the Wishlist Mafia. Who else I'm shot? Shout out to Leafy. Leafy be fighting. Shout out to AJ Pax. He probably one of the people watching in the shadows. Shout out to Ichiro. Shout out to Dame. Shout out to Dame. Trying to give y'all proper shout outs. Try to give y'all proper shout outs. So please bear with me. What's his name? Dame Shot. Shout out to Dame Shot. Shout out to Remy. Shout out to who else I'm missing? Oh, A Smooth. Shout out to my guy A Smooth. I've been slipping, man. A Smooth, that's my guy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, A Smooth. And again, I will not be shouting out UFC stuff. I will not be supporting the marketing of UFC. That's not my thing. I'm being honest. I'm not being a faker or nothing of that. I'm not a UFC guy. I'm looking at a post by this guy named Sanko. Shout out to Sanko. He put up a post about Mike Straw. My guess is more on the Zuffa boxing game side, but that's just a guess for now. So I'm guessing someone asked, is EA going to make a boxing game? Oh yeah, this is somebody I didn't shout out in a long time. Shout out to Dark Side. Shout out to Dark Side. That's my guy. I have no beef. I know he disagree with a lot of things I say, but I have no beef with Dark Side. That's my guy. Day one, Dark Side. Let me give a shout out to who else? I gotta give these guys shout out. I'm Cold Blooded. That's my guy from EA. I'm Cold Blooded. His name used to be Intalkable, and EA used to be Intalkable. I got a long history with I'm Cold Blooded. Shout out to Love C Shorty. Yeah, shout out to Love C Shorty. I ain't shout Love C Shorty in a while either. Apologize, Love C Shorty. Shout out to Norton Block Solo. Who else I ain't give a shout out to? This is J Soul. Shout out to him. Shout out to Unmade. I ain't seen you in the wild either, Unmade. Shout out to Unmade. Probably watching in the shadows. Shout out to Unmade. Shout out to Opsy, if I'm saying it right. Shout out to Opsy. Shout out to Donnie, the moderator in the Discord. No disrespect to Donnie. Donnie always had my back when he could. Shout out to Claimer Uncut. Shout out, oh, dad, go on. I knew somebody was missing. Shout out to Precisely. Where you at, man? Shout out to Precisely. He usually be here first. And shout out to Aaron. Shout out to Aaron. Appreciate you. Aaron was holding it down with me for like 2 or 3 days straight. Shout out to Ulysses. Shout out to Ulysses. Shout out to Nat. Who else I'm trying to give a shout out to? Lower Bama. Country, that's Country Boy. Shout out to A Clockwork, Oren, Combat. I haven't seen you in a while too. Shout out to you. And shout out to Smog. Smog, appreciate you asking about me. Appreciate you. Shout out to Smog. And shout out to Juice, even though me and Juice be beefing for no strange reason. I think Juice hate my passion. Juice, you box, man. Why did you hate my passion? That's crazy. That's crazy to hate my passion. Blaze Pound for Pound, shout out to you. Shout out to Blaze Pound for Pound. Shout out to B period. Let me see what B period, because we used to talk a lot. B period. B1, B1218. Shout out to you. Shout out to White Iverson. Shout out to Freddie G. Y'all was getting on Freddie G the other day. Shout out to Jay Sorbo. And shout out to V-Rex. And let me see who else I'm going to give a shout out to. A lot of these guys, they on my DMs. But I'm not gonna leave it alone. All right, let me see. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Yeah, man, they definitely got to spend that money on development. Because you keep saying, my thing is we don't hold them accountable. Because when they say it's like in Undisputed 2 or whatever, and they say, well, it's budget constraints and stuff like this. You saying there's budget constraints and all these different things, but you having these major. This is a major event. This is a major event. Because you got all the content creators. You have boxers there. You have boxing personalities there. You have all these different peoples there paying for their food, their hotels, and everything. This is money. That is money. You got Teofimo. You got Bud Crawford. You have Sean Porter there. And we don't know who else you got there. So that is major. That's money you're spending. Salute to, let me see, 13 people came through. I got 7 people here. Please hit the like button. I don't care about me getting money or nothing. I don't get money for this. But my thing is, it helps my show go into the algorithm. maybe I would be able to get boxers or whatever. They see, hey, he's trending, he's getting people to come to his show, I'll go on his show. Because my thing is, I'm trying to have interviews. I'm trying to get those interviews. I'm trying to get, and my thing is like, why is it so hard now than it was back in the days? I used to get interviews left and right. Back in my EA days, I used to get interviews left and right. All right, let me see. What is going on with Steel City Interactive right now? Because suddenly we're seeing boxers, content creators, influencers, and boxing personalities all around the same event orbit again. And naturally, the community is asking the question, is SCI gearing up for a major announcement? Or is this just another promotional cycle? And I wouldn't be surprised, because this team has become a marketing company. This team has become a marketing company. Today, we're breaking down the timing, the optics, the strategy, and what this could actually mean for Undisputed moving forward. Because whether you love the game, criticize the game, or somewhere in the middle, something definitely feels like it's building again. The timing feels very deliberate. Now, let's be honest. SCI doesn't usually move loudly unless there's a reason behind it. So when people start noticing boxers appearing around events, creators getting invited, not all of them, why isn't JMMA at the event? Or is JMMA coming later? Or is JMMA coming later? They probably said this is going to be a three or 4 day event. And JMMA said, let me come at the last day or something like that. I don't know. I'm just guessing. So when people start noticing boxers appearing around events, creators getting invited, community personalities being involved, social media activity picking up, network inside boxing spaces increasing, people immediately start connecting dots. And honestly, I understand why. Because this isn't random idle. I mean, this isn't random indie dev behavior anymore. This is a studio that has major funding behind it, publisher support, licensed fighters, WBC partnerships. They got every partnership within boxing except WBA. Creator programs, and now a much larger public facing marketing presence than they had during early access. So naturally, fans are wondering, what's the play here? What's the play here? SCI has been quiet, too quiet. One thing the Undisputed community always notice is silence, long stretches, minimal communication. Then suddenly, bam, events, photos, people flying out, creators posting cryptic things, boxers interaction with the brand again. And the patterns repeats. That's why this week has people paying attention, because SCI recently talked publicly about expanding their creator ecosystem and ongoing new players through partnerships and creator-driven content initiatives. That matters. A company does not invest heavily into creative programs, long form media campaigns, live stream ecosystem, and influencer outreach unless they believe there's more runway ahead. That's the key. So, what could the announcement be? Now, let's speculate responsibly. I'm not saying a huge announcement is guaranteed, but if SEI is building towards something, there are more realistic possibilities. Possibility one major game update. This is the safest prediction. A substantial gameplay patch, which I highly doubt. New mechanics, I highly doubt. Movement tuning, I highly doubt. Punch adjustments, highly doubt, because they say things are breaking. Career mode additions, I 100% doubt that. Online fixes, AI changes, highly doubt. Highly doubt. Maybe even presentation upgrades, 100% doubt that. Because let's be honest, the community has been demanding deeper improvements for a long time. And bringing creators and boxing personalities around the product again would make sense if SEI wants a fresh media cycle attached to a major update. Possibility two, new boxers or licensing wave. This is another obvious possibility. SEI has always leaned heavily into licensing power, and boxing fans love roster announcements. Nobody up there, so it's nobody that we saw is an announcement, unless they're talking about they're going to release DLC for the boxers that they did not announce yet or put out there yet. So, especially legends, I don't think we're getting any more legends. I think legends going to be an afterthought. I think legends going to be an afterthought. Current champions, crossover names, influencer boxers, or surprise signings. And I think the surprise signings might be a thing. Give me a second, y'all. What's going on? I think, what's going on? You making all that noise like you hurting or something. All right. So if creators and boxing personalities are gathering around SEI related activity, fans are naturally going to think, who just got scanned? And I think at this point, we don't care about that scanning, who got signed, or what are they cooked. We worried about what we going to get if there's going to be a DLC. What are we going to get if we get a DLC? Even though somebody like me, I could care less about DLC because the boxers do not box like themselves. Maybe one boxer or two boxers, but the boxers do not box like themselves. It's too many things shared between the boxers. Some people, they like names. They like collecting names. I don't like collecting names. What would make me buy a boxer and every other fan buy a boxer? If the boxer represent the boxer. If the boxer represent the boxer, people will buy the boxer. 100%. That's why a survey means a lot. Because if you do a survey and you asking hardcore fans, especially older fans, you want them to buy your game too. You don't want no 15 or 10-year-old or 9-year-old to buy your game only. You want everybody to buy your game. So the older fans, they have money. You want to get their money. The younger fans, they're going to ask them older fans for money. So my thing is, you want to keep them older fans happy. So they want boxers that represent themselves. And like I tell y'all, if y'all have tendency sliders in the game, it makes it easier to adjust boxers. It's easy on you. That's when the people in the community, they make those adjustments for y'all. That's when people in the community, they make those adjustments for you. That makes fans stay longer, support longer. It made people want to buy DLC. They will accept the prices, the older people that got extendable income. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Because I know a lot of y'all disagree with some of the stuff I be saying, but I'm being realistic. And I can't just take one side. All right. Big DLC or year 2 roadmap? Big DLC or year 2 roadmap? And this is why I hate the this program. Year 2. This is 6 years. What do you mean year 2? Oh, Undisputed been out. I mean, like literally been out for 2 years. But the game is, if we're being honest, it's been in development for 6 years. All right, year 2. All right. This one honestly makes a lot of business sense. We're not in the stage where Steel City has to prove. We're not in a stage where Steel City has to prove can Undisputed evolve long term. Yeah, we are. Not just survive launch hype. Let me move on, because sometimes chat writes what it want to write. That's not what I've written. All right. The bigger question, here's the real question though. Why do every little SCI movement creates massive speculation? Simple. Because boxing game fans are starving for consistency. There hasn't been a dominant boxing game ecosystem in years. And I think we never really had a dominant ecosystem as far as ecosystem, because games, they really don't go that deep. Even though, and this is something I have to admit, Fight Night Champion did a lot of things, but the thing is, what I know that Fight Night supposed to have been, that's why it makes me more critical than a person that got their hands on it. And it says a lot, because a lot of people saw what I saw early. They saw what they thought Fight Night Champion was going to be, and those people pulled back. And a lot on which they didn't. All right, so let me see. I think I'm about to end the show because I got past that hour mark, and I told you I'm gonna come right back on. Yeah, I'm gonna come right back on in about 2 hours. What we got? You will pop up on here. You will pop on when you think I'm about to get off. Oh my God, Papanosis. Papanosis. Let me see. What's up, Pat? What's up, Pat? I can't hear you.
What's going on, Poetic? How's it going?
How's it going, man?
Chilling, man. Just getting back from doing a project, getting to the crib right now.
Okay. Um, yeah, I was just talking about Steel City got something going on this week.
Shoot, about time because they've been not doing anything for the longest, and the game's broken, and they
Yeah,
didn't even update the created characters. And at this point, they should just give free DLC because they gave us an incomplete ass game, and they need to add more stuff to it, in my humble opinion.
yeah, yeah. They I think they're about to move on to the part two of the game. I think they're gonna give us one big update and then they're gonna just move on to part two. But
Yeah. And they should allow us to have more fighting styles for the customizations, like the Jake Paul style, the Drunken Master style, and the Pacquiao style, and any other style that's in the game. They should allow it to be available for customizations, and customizations need a complete upgrade in that game, and the everything's so limited, especially with the reach. It's super limited with the reach.
yeah, yeah,
You go, you can only go 2 inches low or 2 inches high with reach at every height.
yeah. Let me to all of y'all that don't know, this is Papanosis. He one of the guys from the Wishlist Mafia. He's the part of the help put that wish list together. And yeah, he did the creative character part of the thing. You know, I added things to it, but it was mostly his stuff. Yeah, but everybody had their own part. We was like the Wu Tang Clan. We all did different things.
Exactly.
We all had different things that we have for the wish list. Yeah, so
Yeah, most definitely.
yeah. Yeah,
But
I was trying to get us everybody back together, but everybody busy. Everybody busy. I'm like, Dad, man, we should have a wish list mafia show. That
exactly,
to me that'll do be a great thing to do.
I would look forward to that if it were to go down. But
Yeah,
shoot. But anyhow, I've been making all of my created characters on AI, and they look a lot better than what I made them on Undisputed. Honestly,
oh yeah.
yeah. I got some pretty cool creative characters for the boxing, and as far as the wrestling, I'm working on that as well, and the MMA as well. But um, most recently, I don't know if you guys have heard the news that PS5 is starting to cut back on a lot of things. With you only can have like I've been seeing a lot of videos on YouTube about it. It's like if you don't check up on something like in 30 days, you may not have access to the game anymore or something like that. But I know that recently I was playing revisiting the old WWE games on this
Um,
generation of consoles, which is the PS5 and stuff, and I can't even access my characters on different profiles.
yeah, that's crazy. I'm telling people that their digital stuff don't get nothing digital because you get a digital, it's easy for them to snatch stuff from you.
Especially the physical copy,
Oh yeah,
2K22,
wow.
WWE 2K22. I had multiple characters created on multiple profiles, and you know what happened? Like when they shut down the servers, they say that the only way you can play your game, even though your file's corrupted or whatever, you have to delete and do everything over. I'm like, fuck that. I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not fucking doing that. How is it that I'm able to go to revisit all my old gaming consoles? I still can have access to all my characters.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And this generation, I can't access shit. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
That's why people are starting to move over to PC.
Yeah. I'm not a PC person. My son be trying to do that.
Yeah, because mostly with PC was it's a lot better than the consoles due to the fact that with PCs sometimes they be like modding the game to make it even better.
Yeah.
Like, and sometimes like let's say if there's moves missing from previous games, they would mod it in a way where it could be re-added into the game.
Yes. I'm like, is online? I mean, offline going to be important to Steel City? But it's like it's not that important.
Online is broken, honestly, in
And
Steel City.
offline saves the game, and people don't realize that offline saves the game when the offline needs to be tuned.
Yeah, both offline and online they have to get balanced in a way where it's playable for all parties that enjoy offline and online. But I definitely
Yeah.
would like to. Man, I've been cooking up something poetic. I'll tell you what, man. Like I'm gonna give you my newer email. I'm gonna write to you on that one. Like you write me to that new email that I have, and I got some things that I'm doing on the side and whatever, which relates to combat sports coming soon. So yeah, just in case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm about tired of this shit already.
Yeah, I'm tired too, man. Mothers don't know how long people be thinking I just started doing this.
Now you've been doing this for the longest.
I said, and Will Kinsler said that I've been doing this before, and I was like, I didn't know that. I thought Will was at EA before me. He said, no, you were there first.
Well, it's truth.
I didn't realize that because I wasn't really thinking about all that. I was thinking about just, I'm talking to the developers. I'm trying to get a game. People don't realize we had access to the developers.
Exactly, and we actually had him on the show,
Yup. Yup.
and I believe we still got the archives to prove it.
Oh, my friend Leaf, he said, what Papanosis got cooking?
What I got cooking, you'll see pretty soon. I'm not gonna spoil it too much. I'm just gonna something's in the way for me, and I'll just go from there. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Yo, hey, Pap, let these jokers know, because they be thinking I don't be talking to boxers or developers like from other companies. Remember when I used to talk to 2K developers when they was making that game Prize Fighter? And I used to
It,
let y'all know. They be thinking I don't be talking to developers and boxers.
Prize Fighter came out like what in 2008, 2009.
Something like that, I think.
Yeah, I wasn't around during that time. I
Because
came like
EA,
probably like right after that.
yeah, because EA, they were scared. They were scared when Prize Fighter came out. They thought that Prize, because they already knew how NFL 2K did, so they were scared that that was the same thing that Westcon was going to do. But when I was talking to the guy from 2K, which he wasn't from 2K, he's from Venom Games. He said that 2K was rushing them. They made that game in, I think, 18 months, less than 18 months. That's too short of a time to do what they wanted to do.
Speaking about 2K, they're the reason why freaking I'm not into buying wrestling games anymore due to the fact that they stop you from having access to your creativity, also all your creations. They force you to get a new game, and it's like crazy right now. And 2K also be charging a lot of money too for those VC points, and then they put that pointless ass on my rise and
Yeah,
my faction that don't mean shit.
I'm doing a show. I'll call you back. Yeah, I'll call you back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. 2K be charging you for stuff. I didn't know they was doing that with the WWE too.
Yeah, and I'll tell you like this: my Rise, my Faction, and Showcase have no business being in there because it takes up too much resources. I like to create a story mode. I like the universe mode, how they have in 2K14. I like the creative animation like they had in the SmackDown series, the creative finisher. I and the moment that they transitioned over for 2K to do it like in the newer consoles,
Yeah.
like from the PS4 Xbox One generation, they made a few good games and made a few bad games during that generation. But at least I can have access to those characters that are on the PS4 days. As far as the freaking this generation, I can't have access to none of that.
Leafy said, I heard some MMA. Please put me in to help out with the MMA model. I got lots of passion for MMA and training it. If you need a guy who knows MMA games like the back of his hand, hit me up.
I bet that up because I'm big on MMA games too. I say that the best MMA game of all time was Pride FC and UFC Undisputed 3.
Yeah, see, yeah. What you seen Leafy in the in the Instagram. So y'all link up in the Instagram.
Definitely. But I
Uh,
have my own characters and stuff, so I don't do professional people. I do my own stuff.
yeah, yeah. He trying to make his own game, so that's a good thing. Um, PLO said Prize Fighter was so disappointing. Prize Fighter sucked. You tell that to Beast. Beast be saying that is a great game. I can't say that. I can't
Well,
say that. He said it's a
well,
good game. He said people
well,
just don't know how to play it. I can't agree with him. Lamar Davis said that microtransaction. Yeah, microtransaction is killing.
gaming.
Is killing. With 2K, because that's how 2K was winning people over. Because at first we thought they was going to kill EA from doing that, because that's what EA was known for. And then that's what 2K they adopted it.
Yeah. But with EA, I just got the I had the repurchase Fight Night Champion on Xbox 360 pre-owned,
Mm.
and I was able to download the Young George Foreman off of Xbox Live in the Xbox store.
Yeah, well, one friend was telling me about the fight night, because he always do every night he always do fights with Fight Night Champion on his podcast, not a podcast, he do a live stream, and he do a couple of fights with his created characters. Even though you know how I am about created characters. If they don't look right, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. And we had some great creative character guys in the EA days. Remember I
As
had my
far as
creation site?
yeah,
We
I
had some
remember that.
good, yeah, we had some good guys making some good creative characters. Some realistic looking, like look like EA did it.
Yeah, but overall, to me, I felt like out of that whole Fight Night series, that round three was the best one out of all of them. But even though it was rushed, if they would have took their time out that game could have been a lot better than both round four and champions easily. Round four sucked. Round four and round two to me was the worst of the series because I explain why. Round four, it was just everybody fought the same way. And as far as round two goes, the only way he could get by is throw a haymaker, 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 and that's yeah.
100%. Yeah, I liked it round 3 because I like the career mode, because in the career mode when you create characters offline, you compete to make them integrate into your career mode. And I said, oh man, I like this. I created that character because I was like, well, how you get on there? And there was a mode. I mean, it was a way that they integrated into your career mode.
Yeah. Well, with creative player mode there, like when you do career mode, like you start off at heavyweight, they force you to move down to light heavyweight, and then they force you down to move to middleweight,
Yeah.
which was insane to me. And no matter what you do, if you max out on your exercises, you keep getting fat all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was freaking terrible, man. That
Yeah.
was really terrible.
That was the one. They made a couple of mistakes, but it was like stuff that we gave them feedback on. And we thought they was gonna build on that, but they went a whole different direction.
They could have built on that if, but the thing is, you have to remember who was running the show in round 3, and it was that boy Kudo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, buddy. I never spoke to him. I never interacted with him because I came like way after the fact.
Kudo, that joke. When I told he said, man, you gave me a hard time every day. Stayed on that joke.
For real.
Leafy said, facts, Fight Night Round 3 was the most in-depth boxing game so far. I won't say in-depth, but it just had better things.
Yes, and you could be able to dodge and at the same time and move around in the taunt. That was amazing. I love that feat so much because it's the little things that made it great. And while you're in that taunt animation, you could break the taunt and come quick with a combination. Ooh, I used to get people with that shake combination, that shake taunt, moving around. I was dodging. I would start hitting people with combinations as I was dodging.
Yeah.
Breaking animations was a good thing about Fight Night Round 3.
Yeah. Leafy said Kudo killed Def Jam. I thought somebody else killed him.
Here's what happened with the Def Jam series. I'm gonna break it down because originally when EA Sports linked up with Aki when Aki left THQ, so THQ could work with Ukes, EA picked up on Aki as the developer, and they were gonna do WCW Mayhem 2. The engine else for WCW Mayhem 2 was originally let me rewind back. The engine for Def Jam Vendetta was originally meant for WCW Mayhem 2. When WCW got shut down, it transferred over to Def Jam Vendetta. And I remember the first time I actually seen Def Jam Vendetta, I think it was like on MTV, like it was a commercial with the Real World Road Rules Challenge. You know what I'm saying? And they had like this commercial, like everybody was in the living room playing on a big screen TV, and I saw hip hop artists like Method Man and Redman wrestling. I was like, oh shit, there's a hip hop wrestling game coming out. What's the name of that? I was looking all over the place what the name of that game was, and then I found out that it was coming, and it was Def Jam Vendetta. So you know me, I went to go rent that joint to see if it was good. I rented it at Blockbuster, played it, and I bought it because I fell in love with the game.
Yeah.
If Def Jam Vendetta would have had creations, blood, and weapons, along with the mechanics that they had, Fight for NY would have been considered a failure.
Yeah, people don't realize how much a creation mode means to the survival of a game. They really don't. It means a lot. Norton Block Solo said Fight Night Round 3 was the best, hands down, 100. We want EA Canada back. And
yep.
PLO.
It was EA Chicago that made it, but they got shut down. And it went to EA Canada.
Yeah. PLO 617 said Aki was what made the Def Jam games great.
Exactly.
Leafy B Fighter said the Aki brand is coming back on Ultra Pro Wrestling, by the way.
Oh, I know. I know about Ultra Pro Wrestling. They have some pretty cool looking characters. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you like this: my characters blow their characters out of the water.
Uh-oh. The
Yeah.
guys behind UPW are doing a No Mercy 2.0 type game with original characters.
Well, but here's what the thing is: they got their original created characters, but what they did for DLC is that they want to put real wrestlers in. In my opinion, yeah, that's cool and all that. But if you're gonna do DLC, you should have your own characters to build up on your stuff.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of legends like Tuco Scorpio, Rob Van Dam, I think Sabu, and a whole bunch of others from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I think they also have Stan Hansen, if I'm not mistaken, and Buff Bagwell and the DLC joints,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Let's see. Levy said, Noah and EA Canada kill fight night with round 4 and champion. EA Chicago Tiburon made fight night superb.
Oh, you mean, that word,
Chicago.
you know that word that you just mentioned just now, tiburón? You know what it actually means? And
Shark?
in Spanish, shark.
Yeah.
Yeah. So EA Shark needs to make a motherfucking boxing game.
But Tiburon, there was the different section of the. There's the
They would always do the Madden joints. The
Yeah.
Madden games.
They were in Florida. That's
Yeah,
who was
in Orlando, and I know because
Yeah.
when Shoelace went to do a mocap over there, he brought his all his brothers over there to do mocapping as well. They did mocapping as well. T Double, D Rob, Young Boy, even Tevo did mocapping there.
Yeah.
And all those boys were amazing at football. By the way, that's a football family. They're like the Mayweathers of football. How the way they train.
Yeah.
Like you get tackled, you have to get up and do it again right there on the spot.
Yeah.
They didn't play that at all. They were for real about their stuff. But I always felt that T Double was a better player than Shoelace.
Yeah, I remember you used to talk about him all the time. Talk about him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, because Shoelace he coaches for University of Michigan, and I know that that Alicia Garner went over there to the University of Michigan training camp just to chill with the team and with Shoelace and them to give them like support and stuff and speech and all that shit.
Yeah. I got 10 people. We got 10 people in here listening. Y'all hit them like buttons and what's up, Norton? Let me see. We got 22 votes because I made a poll on the site, and I wrote, "Are you excited about STI event or just want to know what's the next move?" And 18 people said they're excited. 41 people said, 41% said the next move. They want to know what's the next move. 27% don't care, and 14% said they're confused.
Hey, sometimes people could be confused, bewildered, and befuddled, but it happens.
Yeah. Yeah, but well, I think Steel City they're gonna do a big update, and they're gonna tell us that they moving on, but they're gonna give us DLC. And my thing, if the game broken, the DLC is only gonna last for about a month.
Yeah, the DLC is not going to make a real difference, honestly.
Yeah, but broken
The game has to be fixed completely.
Yeah.
I remember the game had clinching. before the final game came out, and then when the final game came out, they replaced clinching with pushing.
Yeah, that's what I was telling people, and they said they was gonna fix it, and they didn't fix it. No clinching, none of that. I
Yeah,
remember we were supposed to have referees in the ring. They signed
and
all them referees. They signed them, and there's only like I think 3 referees that shows up in it, and they're not really in the game. They pop up as what's called them cut scenes, and that's crazy. And
I
my
haven't seen
thing
any
is,
of those referees. I only saw was Kenny Bayless, and that's it.
yeah. Well, then there's one with the referee but I know they sign all them referees. Like
I
the
know
owners
because I
too.
remember they had it on their website
Yeah,
before they switched up their website.
yeah. And people don't know that. That's why I know from the EA days when they announce something, screenshot it immediately because they would change up on you. Because I
I
remember,
remember that one time. I remember like somebody hacked EA's website, and then they added like the fighters from round three that was gonna be in the champions roster with the Fight Night round three graphics in there.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I remember they hacked the roster. Like they said that we was getting certain boxers. They found out what boxers we were supposed to get, and they was announcing it. The EA didn't like that at all. Like, yeah, we supposed to get Joe Frazier, and we supposed to get all these other boxers. Well, yeah, this is another thing I want to say. Remember when I used to get boxes? Like I got it was this place is they got all the boxers. They got the rights to boxers, and I got it for EA. EA didn't know there was a place that had all these boxers. It had Jack Dempsey, what was it? Jack Johnson. It had like 5 boxers, and they got them as a deal. And
Yeah,
people
it
be
was
acting,
Rocky Marciano, Jack Dempsey, Jack Johnson, Joe Louis, and Floyd Patterson.
yeah, they had all of them in this company. I forget the name of the company, but it's a company. They own the rights to wreck it. I mean to fingers and stuff like that. But they had boxes too. And I was telling them, and people didn't believe me because I told the owner of the company, Still City, that's how he got them boxes. But my thing is, people don't want to give me credit for it.
Exactly.
My thing is, I'm not asking for no money or nothing like that. Just acknowledge stuff. What you mean? Yeah, right. I was talking, saying so much stuff. Norton said, "Yeah, right." What you mean? Yeah, right. Don't see what he mean. Let me see. Leafy, he said Leafy be fighting. Shake my head. EA Chicago was the best. EA Chicago was the best.
Yeah, EA
It
Chicago was
was.
great if they
It
wouldn't
was.
had
It was.
if they wouldn't have Kudo, but
Yeah, Brian Hayes, that was our guy. See,
yeah,
we
Brizzle.
know Brizzle. We
Yeah,
know
we know
Brizzle.
Brizzle. We knew Mike Mahar. We knew Jazz Bro.
Yeah,
And none of
you
those
know,
three ain't even in the company anymore.
yeah. Brizzle, he was gangster. Brizzle, he was rebellious. He liked what we was doing. Like me, Brizzle, he defended me. Man, when I got banned, Brizzle was one of the people that wanted me to come back. That's crazy. I was the senior moderator and community the leader, and they banned me from the EA forums. And Brizzle got me back. Everybody wanted me back, but I'm pretty sure what's called him didn't. Give me a second, y'all. Yes, yes. I did. He must have snuck in there. Dad, gone. I'll talk to you after my show. They hear everybody hearing it. All right. My wife and her cats. Non-block solo want to come on. All right, let me see. I'm gonna let you on. You want to come up? Let me see. Yeah, but what? Oh, there's other companies making boxing games. But my thing is, when there's more, see, we from the era when we had more than one version of a game.
Yep.
And that makes better games, make companies do better.
Yeah, I remember the contender series.
Yeah. Yup.
Like they had some cool characters. Ready to Rumble boxing. The first two was great. Then after that, they weren't great. After that.
Let me see. Non-block solo about to come on. I'm trying to see what he's trying to say. Yeah, they keep talking about this Sean Porter supposed to be talking for the community, but my thing is, how can you talk about for the community when you're not a gamer? You know, you're a boxer, but you're not a gamer, so how are you speaking for the community? And the feedback that he's getting it from a bias. That Leafy, y'all trying to change this into a panel. Leafy here. What's up, Leafy?
What's up, Leafy?
What's up, Poe? What's up, Pat?
Chilling.
Nice. How's it going so far, guys?
All right, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Is this the thing that I'm trying to say? People keep saying that Steel City doesn't have the funding, saying that the funds they got. Man, they just sold 100.
They got all the. They have enough
copies.
money.
They sold over 1 million copies, and from my understanding, 2 million copies. That's a lot of.
They have all the money they need to make a kick-ass sequel.
And look at the events they throwing. They hosting the events. That's not an indie company. Indie companies don't host events like that.
Don't make me bring it up again as evidence on SCI having money. Don't make me bring it up.
Oh man, no, don't do it. Don't talk about that.
Bring it up. Go ahead.
He
Lollipop, Ash Habib. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh man. Ash is the owner of the company. He's at events where they got strippers and stuff there.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Yep. You don't even see EA executive doing stuff like that. Say, what the heck? You don't see Olin Wilson doing stuff like that.
He's got to take his mind off the fact he ruined his company. He's got to have all those women next to him like he's pimping. Like, guys, I'm in a game with my brothers. Can I get laid now? Like, come on now, Ash.
Oh, Ash. That right there. Like, and you talking about we don't got the funding to do certain things. We can't afford certain. Nah, man, stop playing.
So, unfortunately, I need to give another $100 to the stripper named Ashley, so we can't improve Undisputed 1.
Yo. Do you see how they eating? He got a big spread. I looked at a video Jay Shep took. They got all these boxers. They got the personalities from different companies. They got the content creators up there. They got Boxing Fanatical there from another company. That makes no sense to me.
They got Fanatico.
Yeah, usually when somebody from a different company, you don't invite them to an event.
Yeah, man, it's not good.
So, are they hiring Boxing Fanatical back?
Probably, I
Is
mean,
that
he's like a big guy that has boxing knowledge. But no, the biggest guy that has boxing knowledge is you. They should be hiring you, not boxing fanatico.
they ain't gonna do that. They're not
Yeah.
gonna do that
Hey,
because I'm too opinionated.
well, that's not a bad thing. I mean, like,
It's
you're
not.
allowed to have an opinion.
It's not.
I don't get why SCI is just so scared of you and people that actually have an opinion.
Yeah.
You know,
It
people
ain't
that aren't
like
cheap.
it's not like I'm talking like beast. Yo, I'm gonna kick y'all butt if y'all don't do stuff like that. I'm not. I'm
Hey,
not talking like beast.
no. But in their eyes, you are a beast. You like
Yeah,
that's how they think you're like another beast.
yeah.
And
That's
honestly,
great.
Beast is the best guy for the job to talk to the
Yeah,
companies, man.
yeah. He is.
He's brutal, brutally
Yeah,
honest.
brutally honest.
I
That's the
remember
thing.
in a call, I talked to him about my game. He was like, "Leafy, you can't be doing the having the two guys in the ring yet. You gotta put him in like a gym. You gotta get the fundamentals down." And I was like, "Well, don't I need to get the mechanics down?" He's like, "No, it's not like that. That's where other companies fail. You have to do like the gym mode first and have the fundamentals first, and then you have two guys in the ring." I'm like, "Oh, so yeah. I mean, I'll try to make like a gym mode, but
Yeah,
yeah, no,
yeah. But you were going on to sometimes beast. He want everything now,
yeah,
and you gotta sometimes you gotta go with your vision and then start adding on with it.
yeah, no. Like right now, I just have two guys in a Muay Thai ring, Muay Thai gloves. You know,
Yeah. What's up,
duking
Norton?
it out. Not duking, but you know,
Yo,
No,
what's
what's up,
good?
Pierce?
Norton.
What's up, Norton?
I don't think you can hear us.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, we can hear you,
Yeah,
Pierce.
Yeah, we can.
What's
What's up,
good?
man?
I wanted to yeah, I heard you talking about cause I remember back in the day you used to be tight with yeah, I can hear you.
It's echoing. I said that like 15 minutes ago. No,
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
good.
know who might doing that.
Uh,
Yo. All right, we good. Nah, I remember you were saying that y'all was real close with EA back in the day. I remember that for sure. But with round 3, and Leafy was saying something in the comment section, right? He was saying something about EA. I mean, he
yeah.
said something about
Chicago, Chicago was way better than Canada.
yeah,
Canada
fact.
ruined Fight Night, and now they've ruined the UFC franchise.
Yeah, and I wanted to speak to you about that poker. We talked about that before about game developers having something good, and then all of a sudden, once they get something good, they like EA have a bad habit of crushing it and it's starting
yeah,
over every time. Like why are they? And I hope Steel City don't fall into that routine. You know what I mean? Keep what's good and get rid of what's bad. You know what I mean? Instead of getting rid of everything and rebuilding it up. That's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they,
If
to me, they had their base. What we saw, what played in the beginning, that was right there. Like all you had to do was make little tweaks to it.
Yeah, I think the with the social media thing that we're doing right now, EA would have never gave us a lane like this. Never, and they would have never let us do this like for the world to see. You know what I mean? Back in the day, it'd probably be like me and you, a couple other people in the forums. We'd be typing, doing our thing, but to be actual, to have followers and people that's watching and things like that to accumulate that much hate is crazy. Now I wanted to
No,
talk.
I used to do this. That's what when Pat was talking about. I used to do this
Yeah,
back in the EA
I know. I
days.
would deal with. I remember back in the day. Remember, I've been around
Yeah.
since Fight Night round 2 when they came
Okay.
out with
All
Fight
right.
Night round 3. That was Fight Night round 3 wasn't nothing but like a HD upgrade from the last Fight Night for that one. A lot of people don't even know remember that. But what I'm saying is with the hate, bro, like the trolls are so heavy that they can ruin anything now. And the game, Undisputed was actually successful. They sold 1 million in a week. You know, that's
Yeah.
success. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
but did
Um,
they retain
EA,
those
EA
players?
got excited. EA got excited when they saw it sold $1 million because they was ready. Brizzle was ready to make another game, but
Yeah.
Undisputed couldn't maintain the selling point.
Look at
You
it
know
like
what?
this. Look, you gotta look at it like this, right? Even if EA got excited, EA had what's the name got a feedback? PA? He got a nasty like echo feedback.
Oh, that's you, Pat. That's you with the echo.
Oh, it's the wind.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
outside. Yeah, I'm
But
outside.
But
It's
no,
breezing outside.
what I wanted to say was with EA coming out, a lot of the old school EA fans wasn't happy, and that's why it's crazy. It's like a generational gap, right? It's from
Yeah.
2000 and I'll say 5 to 2009. It's a shifting of the fans because EA Canada took over for Fight Night Round 4. You can tell by the mechanics. Fight Night never had a punch button. It never had a power punch button ever. So they put that in the game. Then they start changing the defense. Fight Night from Fight Night Round 3 all the way down, they had its own system when it comes to defense. They totally got rid of that and just made it a one-button block. Then they did up and down block, which Fight Night never had just an up and down block. You always could be able to control your defense. So, man, I just hope if they do, EA do come out, that they go back to there. But what I really came up here to ask you and my brother PA was, when Fight Night Round 3 went out of business and they gave certain developers, because they didn't give all the developers the opportunity to transfer over to EA Canada, why did they not release the patent for Fight Night Round 3? It was, what's his name? Kudos? What's his name?
Yeah,
Why was
Kudos Sonoda?
Why was he so mad? He didn't give him the patent. That's why they had to rebuild it. They said they lost the patent because that was his. Shout out to the Beast for that information too.
Yeah, Kudo was slick. Kudo was trying to be. He basically doing. I think Will trying to do the same thing. I think Will trying to do the same thing.
Yeah.
I think Will trying to do the same thing that Kudo did.
Well, if you do that, then I mean they're gonna have to start all over. That's
Kudo went there with the mindset that this is my product.
Echo bad.
Yeah, that's.
But no, that's all I wanted to come up here and say though, man.
Yeah, Kudo is Kudo. It's Kudo. When he left, he wanted to take that patent, but EA like, no, you work for it. How you gonna try to get this patent?
Because it was his. He did take the patent. He actually took it. And they tried to buy it from him. That's why I wanted to ask y'all. Y'all don't remember when all that drama was going on in our like
2008? Yeah. I got this backwards because that's what Brizzle was saying.
Yeah.
He said they got to restart because Kudo took everything.
Yeah. Because Kudo got mad. One of them Def Jam games flopped bad. The one you can remix
Def Jam Icon.
That shit was trash.
Yeah,
Def Jam Icon is so garbage.
Creations, the worst fucking game. Period.
It was another game.
They tried putting Fight Night Round 3 into Def Jam, and then
it was Fight Night Vendetta.
Man, you could remix the sound,
Bro.
and then boom, and then the graphics was dope. The game was trash, and there was one
The
more game that was
graphics look
trash
like
too.
garbage too, man.
Yeah, it was another game that was trash too that made EA be like, yo, it's over for Canada. I forgot what it was. I don't want to say it was a Tony Hawk skating game or one of the. It was not Tony Hawk. It was some other game that flopped horrible. It was bad, bro.
Yeah, they had 3 games that flopped back to back.
Was it NBA Street?
I think it was
Homecoming?
Street.
NBA Street. There was like a third NBA Street, and like everyone hated that game.
And that's why I wanted to ask you, Paul, with this, because Fight Night Champion, to the people who don't understand, Fight Night Champion was the lowest selling Fight Night game in history. Fight Night Round 4 was the worst after Round 3. And then Fight Night Champion beat that.
Yeah, but I'll be telling people I know why Fight Night Champion did. So we know, man, Pat know. For one, people they was protesting.
Yeah, fine.
Because once they realized that we weren't going to get what we was going to get, they said we're going to do a protest. I remember that. We said we're going to protest. And what happened was it backfired on us.
Yeah, it did because they didn't give a fuck. That's
Yeah,
when EA cut ties from their community, bro. And they was like, "Yo,
yeah,
we're gonna do what we want to do." And it's kind of messed up because when Fight Night, when everybody found out Fight Night, EA Canada, EA Chicago was going out of business, people was rallying, people were going crazy,
yeah.
right? They said we promise that we're gonna do it like how, and then they let out a beta. Was it for Crackdown? What game did they leave? They had a beta for, was it Halo? When they did a secret beta for Fight Night Round 4? Y'all remember that?
I forget.
They did a secret beta for a pre-order. I don't know if it was Crackdown or it was the Halo 3 or one of them Halo games, or it was Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
and the reviews was, people was pissed. Like, yo, what the hell is this? This is not Fight Night, because Fight Night models, their fighters, everything was. I wish you could pull up the fight Roy Jones and the fighters that looked like on round 3 and round 4 to see that it was a total different game. It wasn't Fight Night. So I just hope Fight Night get back to what they really was made for. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
go back to the essence of.
But my thing is being that EA might do something with Turkey Ali Sheik or do something with Dana White.
No. They're doing something with Turkey. He bought that. He's a part of them investors, bro. That bought that game.
You know what we doing? We because they all Arabs. We said,
No. Look, if you
it's the PIF.
Oh, the PIF.
Yeah, PIF only. That's not the same thing. It's different companies in the Saudis.
So he wasn't in that buy. Then you correct with that? He wasn't in that buy, right?
They didn't directly link them to that. I don't know why it's PIF and Turkey is two different companies because that's PI System and PIF.
Okay, yeah, because people would definitely say that he was a part of that buy, but for sure he definitely said he's coming out with boxing games, not boxing games with an S. So
yeah, Turkey Al Sheik is gonna do a boxing game with Dimps.
Yeah.
I think UFC 6 is gonna have a Zuffa boxing mode. Like, I don't want to hype it up because it's probably gonna be horrible. But there's two new modes. There's two new modes dropping for UFC 6. One's coming out in the winter, and then the next one's coming out next year in the summer.
Yeah,
don't pre-order UFC 6. Don't buy into the hype. It's probably gonna be career story mode. Huh?
The thing with EA was, I think they kind of lost their vision with the cinematics of boxing.
Yep.
Because you remember when
that's what we got mad at.
Yeah, with Fight Night Round 3, you away, you can see their feet and everything, but when they got real close and it was time to get like close up inside fighting, the camera will pull all the way up to their shorts, and you can see where the punches is landing and stuff in the inside. It's like whoever made Fight Night Round 3 all the way to Knockout Kings love boxing. These dudes are like fight fans who's making the boxing games now. You can tell. Word.
Yeah, because Brizzle used to do all his research. He just used to tell us that they're not going to let them make it a realistic boxing game. They're going to make it like a hybrid because that was still that was EA. That was their model. Everything's going to be a hybrid. It's not going to be realistic. And his thing. Go ahead.
But if EA wanted hybrid games, how come Fight Night Round 3 was the most realistic?
That was a hybrid. It was more realistic, but it was a hybrid.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure.
More realistic. It laid more to like when it comes to hybrid, it always lanes in one lane. It's just that hybrid laid more into the realism than the arcade. But most games, when it comes to sports games, when you do hybrid, it leans in the arcade area. Aaron, what's up, man? You been quiet. Aaron here, y'all.
Shout out to Aaron. What up, bro?
No, I'm just listening to y'all's conversation. I'm seeing what's up, so I know how to reply to the conversation. But I mean, y'all keep going on, so I figure out what I need to say.
Well, Aaron, what you think about them feeding all them people, having that big event? This is like their third major event. I
mean, I don't know what they're doing, so it's hard to really It like because you would think that it's something about like a Undisputed 2 send off. You feel me? Like
Why?
it feels like that's what they're trying to do, but at the same time, why are they having all these people and the content creators and everything like that for this event? And then Sean Porter's coming out too, and I would guess that they're trying to do an interview because they also have Shep.
But they got Terrence Crawford there too.
They got Terrence Crawford. They got T.O. in there too.
Yeah, so it's something big.
Why do people keep saying Undisputed 2? I don't understand why people saying that.
Because that's the inevitable.
You can tell you talk to Beast. Beast don't want it to be Undisputed 2.
No, because the guy who made Undisputed said that it would never be another Undisputed 2. They're gonna always build on this. It's gonna be a season 1, season 2.
Yeah.
Never gonna put 2 in front of
That same guy.
But
That same guy said.
I'm talking from conversation. See, my conversation as a personal conversation and what people saying is different. Like what I tell everybody, Ash said there wasn't supposed to be sequels.
Yeah.
He said it was just gonna be updates.
Yeah, updates.
He said that actually on the Brian Mazik podcast. He said that specifically on the Brian Mazik podcast that it wasn't going to have a sequel.
What's the name of the podcast again, bro? I'm sorry.
Brian Mazik. He's the Forbes writer.
He works for WWE now.
What'd you say his name is? Brian Mazik?
Mazik. Mazique.
Yeah, Brian Mazik.
Hey, thank you for that, because I would tell him I'm glad that I needed to clip that, because I was talking to somebody. I said, yo, and I believe that is true. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna throw out my couple hints. Shout out to Zab Judah. Listen. Shout out to Evander Holyfield and James Toney, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had a personal conversation with them, and it was kind of crazy because Evander Holyfield told me he was going to be in the game, right?
Yeah, I knew that much.
And I can talk about this because it was an open conversation on a live TikTok thing, right? It blew my mind. I said, yo, they about to put fucking Evander Holyfield. Excuse my language. I'm like, yo, they about to put Evander Holyfield in the game. So he told me that he went out and they scanned him. Holyfield, this is Evander Holyfield said this to me, right? But it's gonna be an update. So it's not like Undisputed Part 2. It's gonna be like Undisputed finally gonna have a season 1, because they've never had season 1. It always been updates. What would they call them though? They called it season 1, season 2. So we never even had the thing where they even announced having gyms or nothing. So, yo, we might be getting some good news. I know we're going to have some classic, because I heard you, folks. I was in here minding my business. I was in a couple of fights, because you know I like to watch you and play the game at the same time. Yeah. And I heard you say, I don't expect no legends. I said, let me get up in this joint with Poe real quick.
Yeah, but when I say legends, I'm not talking about 80s. I'm talking about
70s, 60s.
Yeah, older like guys. You want some of them guys like that. And I've been talking to them. And they said they ain't talk. They still see not talking to him. Henry Armstrong, why is he in the game?
Henry was raw back in the day too.
Henry Armstrong.
But we're living. Look at it like this, right? And I want all y'all to feel me on this one, right? So say if we're playing basketball, right?
Yeah.
How far back? I'm talking about 2026 knowledge. Would you call somebody like one of those people? Well, how far back would you go?
Would you call old school or something like that?
Yeah. How far back would you go? I'm talking about without no 3-point line. I'm talking about with no line at all. It was just basketball. Like, how far back would we go to add a classic?
Dad, we talking about that. We going back to See now I ain't been dealing with basketball knowledge so long. Now my brain's going full.
Well, I want you to go. I don't want you to get stuck on that question. I'm just saying that because when we talk about boxing, bro, it's so many classics, bro.
Yeah.
How about Aaron the Pryor? Would you call him a classic fighter?
Yes. Yes, Aaron Pryor called him a classic fighter.
You
Even
might be-
though there's people that came before him. Salvador Sanchez.
Salvador Sanchez is a monster. And matter of fact,
Exactly.
that but that was past. Man, I'm an '80s baby, so I found out
but
about him
still,
because
you seen
my
them
uncle.
fights. You saw those fights.
That's crazy. But yeah, we might.
We ain't even got Tommy Hearns. That should have been a give me.
Tommy Hearns should have been in there, and so should have
Hagler.
Duran.
Hey, let me ask y'all this question, right? Do y'all feel like the only reason we didn't get them the Three Kings and like that is because the people who was really getting in early development in this game was from the UK?
No, I think it's just them.
Because we got a lot. No, because we got a lot of those UK fighters. How the hell could y'all put Sugar Ray Leonard in the game without Gilberto Duran, without Marvin Hagler, without the Hitman? How could y'all put Lennox Lewis in the game without Evander Holyfield? Without, you know what I mean? This is the first time Riddick Bowe been in a boxing game, bro, since Riddick Bowe had a game on Nintendo.
Yeah, that's facts. But he don't fight like Riddick Bowe though.
And Larry Holmes. Oh, he do. Like he do got Riddick Bowe. And that's the thing. Like, how are they not making these fighters? Like, how could they put a fighter like Sugar Ray Robinson in the game? He got all his mannerisms. And then they got boxers that's real life that's putting on the suit. And Sugar Ray Leonard, his stance and everything is better than a lot of them boxers. It's crazy to me.
Yeah. But anything, this is the thing I'll be telling, like with technology, because a lot of people say, well, how they gonna do this? How they gonna make it look realistic? The technology is there.
Yeah, look at Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes in the game looked like Larry Holmes. When he throw that stepping jab, when Larry Holmes throw that jab, that forward jab in the game, that's Larry Holmes' jab, bro. That's a Larry Holmes jab.
Everybody out here, they say Larry Holmes don't fight like him. Tommy Morrison don't fight like Tommy Morrison. His wife was trying to beg me to ask Steel City to make her. I said, that's your husband. You know, that's your husband.
Steel City is missing a lot of animations that I do agree with you. They don't have that.
Of animations, and Ash literally said it.
They don't have
said
that.
He don't want no boxer to feel like they're more than the other boxer.
Yeah.
But that's not Ash's first. His first mentality was, you should learn to beat that fighter.
No, that's
That's how Ash, he said, you should use a strategy to beat that fighter. In boxing is not fair. Boxing should be, you should use your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the good example, when I watch you fight, you lose, you be like, well, I know how he fight. Now I know I got to change my strategy. And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
You should make everything the same thing. Every boxer got loose foot movement.
Yeah. No,
That's crazy.
It's sad. I think Will Kingsler got into his ear about trying to make it more casual.
Every boxer get on that back foot. So if you and I know, even in real life, if a boxer get clubbed across the head the wrong way, he gonna move around. He might not move around the same like Ali Sheffield, but he definitely gonna.
It should be a difference. That's the thing that I'm saying.
Yeah.
It should not be the exact same. It's gonna be a little variance.
Yeah.
Even when they switch stances in the beginning, if you switch your stance, your boxer like awkward. They changed that.
Yeah.
And I remember that say, see, when you can't, and they said it, they had a video. It said, even when you switch your box up, every boxer can't switch up.
And and if they do, they can get cracked and get
they will be awkward. But now you can switch up like it's nothing.
Hey Poe, you know why you mean a lot to the boxing community and in the video game space? It's because, bro, I've never seen you ride nobody coattail and agreeing, even though I disagree with you, your ass a lot.
Yeah.
But you have valid points, bro. Like, if we were to see Undisputed really get into because they were going. We messed it up, yo. People like me, the Beast, we begged them to let us play. We didn't give a fuck what they were doing. Let us play what we just seen in that video. Just give us that. We would be cool. When they came to us, everybody cried. Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if we give them a time and space to let them do what he was gonna do, I think that ESBC, if we would have got that, oh my god.
I hope Undisputed 2 is just ESBC.
Man,
I want
Man,
ESBC.
that's what I'm hoping.
Holy ESBC. Holy ESBC, man. Sequel. Esports
you know they're
Boxing
listening
Club.
to you, Poe. They're listening to you. They're
I
watching
heard
you.
it's too many people here. It's too many people here today. Today, especially. I got like 20 something people in here.
And that's probably
That's
more
a
than that.
lot.
They're thinking about the people who hating on you that watch it but don't click on it to see that they was in watching it. I was live streaming today, and this is the thing, Poe. That's why I come and show you love, bro. I had over 900 something live viewers on
Appreciate
TikTok.
you.
I've seen YouTubers who we watch and be in your comment section. Come in my TikTok, look, and get out of there. They will say hi, and I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, bruh, like, come on, man. We all in this together. We're not going to be able to get the game we want unless we come together and say, yo, Poe got a point. You know, he got a point right there. And then let's watch the people fight, because a lot of people who complain about the game just suck. Everybody don't got the hand-and-eye coordination.
Yeah. Let me ask you your opinion, because this is a subject, because I didn't do my promo yet. What do you think about a third-party survey?
I love what you're doing with the surveys, bro. Keep it going. I love what you're doing.
See,
you know what I think about it. I'm right.
Thank you, Norton. Thank you, Norton. You heard that? No,
we gotta have. Well, you gotta understand how important servers are to have, bro. Like, you gotta understand, because at the end of the day, they can make whatever they want, but they gotta have an audience to support it.
Hold them accountable.
Yeah,
hold them accountable.
They're gonna tell them what we want, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of things in boxing. We talked about this your last show, Poe. Yeah. You can't have an NBA 2K game without a dunking. How about you can't take out layups. You cannot take out the 3-point line. You can't do it. Yeah. You can't go to UFC and take out knees and elbows. And that's not UFC. So boxing, we should have had clinch. We should have had bro. Did you guys know when Undisputed first came out? When you fighting, boom, 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 and you drop them and they going down and you still hitting them while they on their knee, they would deduct a point from you, bro.
Yup.
That was amazing.
That's crazy.
But people, bro, that's why I say if we don't come together, Poe, you got to start doing this show and let everybody come up like how you doing right now, Poe.
Because this good. This what I wanted.
Yeah,
this is what I used to have back in the days.
Because people gonna be able to voice their opinion
in the days.
Yeah, we need some of this stuff back.
Pat, remember we used to have shows like this?
Yep, I do.
And that's why I've been doing what I'm doing, Poe. That's why I got the Undisputed Pop-Off podcast. I'm trying to get people to play, but I'm trying to get people to watch me play. So when they can be like, yo, why don't they can see certain fighters? Some people never seen what the Spanish, the Mexican boxing guy, Ruiz.
Oh yeah.
They never seen him fight before. They were like, yo, he must suck. And I put on a performance with him today. So we need you to keep doing this, Poe.
Mexican monster.
Yeah, we need you. We need you to keep doing this. We need you to keep bringing it up. We don't want you to change your opinion, Poe. I don't think
don't.
You said that because this is gonna be my last show.
Yeah, hell no, this can't be your last show.
My last show.
No, you got to keep doing this, bro. Turn your shit into a podcast, bro.
Like that, I said, man, I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing this, man.
You got to, bro, because people are watching you, Poe. It just, and I don't mean no disrespect to no YouTuber who is out there putting in work. Shout out to Crooks the Great. He was in your comment section. I don't know if you just seen him.
Yeah, he was in the show yesterday.
Shout out to iGame you watch. Shout out to Boxing Fanatical. But bro, if everybody don't want you to be.
Oh yeah, this is what I want to ask you. Norton. Yeah. Why do you think they got Boxing Fanatical there at that event?
Because I'm trying to tell you why. Because he got an audience.
Is they hiring him?
No, they want
but he worked for another company.
You know what Fanatical told me? Fanatical, my friend. He told me he left. Bro, listen, y'all ain't never wonder why Boxing Fanatical left Undisputed? Have y'all ever guessed that? Like, why would he leave? And he was there.
Kind of, but I want to hear what you got to say.
I'm gonna tell you why Boxing Fanatical left, because he real like you and me. Oh, why did they kick you out the forums? Because you wouldn't switch up. You won't kiss ass.
I thought Box Fanatical wasn't speaking on like we were speaking.
Boxing
I was like,
Fanatical.
Dad, Box Fanatical sold out. That's how I was feeling.
Boxing Fanatical is never a sellout. He could have sold out, but he didn't. The man left because when they was in the groups and they were giving, hey man, let's do this, we should do this. When he gave his opinion, like, yo, not only am I better than all of you guys back here, this is what y'all should do. They didn't listen to him. He left. I would have did the same thing, bro. Because before I put my name on something that sucks, I'm not gonna be. I'd rather be a he can do what he was doing being a creating content guy, bro. He left because they wasn't trying to go in no direction to make any type of changes, bro. For real.
So that means they might be doing something if they got him there.
If they have him back, I have hope. I
Well, y'all
trust
gotta
Boxing
understand.
Fanatico.
Boxing Fanatical was
trust
just
him.
there at their last event, bro. When they did that event, when JMMA put in that event, when Coach Anthony called me, guess who was with him? Boxing Fanatical.
Yeah,
I was on the phone.
Invited Box Fanatical. He said he happened to be at that event, and they let him, come on in there because hey, you used to be down with us, so you could come in.
That man's
but
amazing.
This one, they invited them to it
because they got some raw shit coming soon. You heard it from North Black Solo. They got something coming soon. Yeah. I'm not spilling the beans. I'm off, man. They got some shit coming, bro. For real. Now let me
give us a realistic boxing game.
Let me shut up before they think I'm telling the truth. I'm just talking shit.
Sorry to interject, my boys. I always wanted to ask that boy Norton Block Solo, what do you think of our ultimate wish list and the ultimate cap mode that we put out years ago?
Why would y'all act, man? You know how I feel about y'all, bro. Like I agree, and listen. I feel like a lot of hold on. I wish you could put the server up. I wish you could. There ain't no way y'all can share it real quick. Y'all can't put it up on the screen.
No. What'd you say in the survey?
Yeah, share your screen. Poe, put the thing up so we can go down the list right now live to show people what it's about.
Oh no, I think he's talking about the wish list the original wish list that we gave EA.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm talking about.
You can't post it?
No, I'm scared.
Wait, is that the same
Don't
list?
be scared, Poetic. Don't be scared, man.
Is that the same,
bro? Come on now.
Is that the same list that has like a section that says better ring girls on it?
Oh man, go ahead with that joke, man. Go ahead with that.
Oh Lord.
Hey, that's crazy.
No, that's what's called. That's Hold up. You right.
Yeah.
Pat,
I had that list on my computer when I was making pound for pound.
In the wish list, Pat. You remember that?
We want all that.
I think I was the one that said it because I said that the
girls
that
all
was
look
Pat
the same.
Then. Yeah. I said it because all the girls look the same.
Yeah,
this guy's not focused on boxing. He's focused on the eye candy, man. What are we doing?
No, I focus on boxing too. I focus on everything. Even
that
the most
everything.
Especially on the I would like to see the dirty boxing implemented on there. I like to see the bare knuckle, old style and new style, and the created arenas and the created belts. I want to see all that shit.
Yeah.
I want to treat the boxing games like I treat the wrestling games, like run a full blown federation.
Yeah, well, I knew they wasn't gonna do that once they now I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I knew they wasn't gonna bring that back once they gave us the opportunity to press A and then a 5-second countdown to come in between the cutscenes. I knew we wasn't gonna get no ring girls or nothing, but I'd rather had them put ring girls in there, bro. And we're gonna
hopefully you have Undisputed 2. Ring girls, man. I need some eye candy if it's bad, bro.
Presentation mean a lot in sports games. A lot of people don't realize it. It means a lot. You want to be a person in it. And they trying to companies trying to stray away from stuff like that, like offline stuff and everything. They trying to stray away from that.
Yeah, because there ain't no replay value in it.
Nope.
There's no value in that playing offline games because you're gonna get bored after a while. But Poe, if it's okay with you, can I share this quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I just want to make this thing a little interesting, man. Shout out to Poe for allowing me to be a part of what's going on right now.
I think I'm gonna head out for now, guys. I just want to pop in and try to
before you
Support the
leave,
show.
check this out. I want to show you something.
Okay. All right.
How do I share my screen again, Paul?
Hold up, I gotta give you access and make sure.
I'm not gonna leave out in the show like I did last time, Paul.
All
Dang, man. Paul said, "Yo, North, you left and you ended the whole show." I said, "Oh, bro, yo, I'm with this thing." Okay, let me know when I'm good, Paul.
All right, I gave you access.
All right, I want to share my screen. All right, I want to see that. This is what I wanted you to see. All right, when we talk about cut scenes and things like that, a part of boxing, right? We want this type of work. You remember this, Paul?
Yeah.
I was the master of that. I love that.
Yeah. And this is what they need
Between
to bring
rounds,
back.
choosing to lessen the swelling.
But
Or
we
Now
know
you
why
had
they
to
stopped.
pick.
We knew where they stopped. Remember, Brizzle told us, Pat.
Yeah.
He said because a lot of people kept skipping this.
I never
Yeah.
skipped it.
I never
enjoyed
skipped it. I always took care of the cut before I took care of the swelling.
Yeah, he said a
Because
lot of
there's
people was
something I
complaining about it, but I think it should have been an option. If anything, don't just take it out. It should be an option.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. We got they have to, and I hope Steel City. And I want to stop sharing. How do I stop sharing? I want to stop sharing. I almost left the meeting. Okay, hang on. Stop sharing. Okay, so I showed that because it's like, Poe, you always dropping gems, bro. You need to start making shorts, bro. If you dropping this gem and then post a video of the gem, make it no more than 20 seconds. You're gonna be the man, I promise you. Because you said, why are they coming out with a new generation boxing game, but leaving all the old school stuff out of it? It don't make sense, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It don't
They
make
were
sense.
supposed to build off of all the games. Like even the Victorious Boxes, they had a lot of great stuff that companies could use. You got old school boxing games.
I feel like if you made a video, like a short video about all the features that are missing in the current boxing games and what they can pull from old boxing games, that'd be highly valuable. Because then we can share that to companies about what they should reference
That's a great idea.
from
I think I
old
might steal
boxing
that.
games.
I might
And then we
steal
can
that.
we can tell them like exactly what we want to see. Like
Yeah,
reference it so then they can get the game
For they can see.
and they can play it out.
Man,
And be
why
like, okay,
y'all don't make the video, man? Y'all talking.
No, I think
I'll
don't
do
worry
it.
about
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Hey,
I
don't
made
worry
a
about
video
it,
today
bro.
on UFC 6. I'll do a video on it.
I'm about to say I
I'll
might
do a
it,
video
Paul.
on it.
Hey, Paul, I might do that too, for real. But no,
Yeah.
I gotta go, Paul. I didn't want to. I don't want to take up too much time.
Okay.
But-
Yeah.
Whenever you do something like this again, Paul, please, I don't mind. I will come and join you. And after you get done, I need you to come over to TikTok and come
Okay,
chill with me and then toss a boxing.
definitely.
All y'all too. Y'all coming over to
Definitely,
TikTok with me after y'all get done.
All right.
Hey,
We
can I
gotta
leave without?
support
I don't want to
you.
mess nothing up, right, bro?
Hold on, let me see. I'm going. Why is it won't let?
Bro, I stay. You know what I mean? If
No,
it's all good, you know
let
what I
me
mean?
All right. I'm gonna head out now, guys. It's good
All right,
talking with you.
Leafy. All right, you good? Hold
All
on.
right. See you, Pat. See you, Norton.
Leafy.
See you, Aaron. See you, Poe.
Yeah, for sure,
All
man.
right,
Come over to
Steve.
make sure you check out the TikTok, man.
All right. I'll hop on over there.
Yeah,
What's
for
the
sure.
TikTok?
All right,
damn.
you ready to
Pop
go?
Up Gaming.
I can remove you.
Yeah, yep, I'm ready to go. Thank y'all.
All right.
Appreciate you, Poe. You know how I feel about you, my brother. Hey, yo, man, I'll check y'all out, man. I'll be on live
All right.
tonight.
Okay.
Show. Peace out.
What's this man's TikTok so I can check it out?
Pop Off Gaming.
Pop Off
I-
Gaming?
It might say Pop Off _ Gaming. They put Norton Block. You'll see me.
I'll
I'll
find
put
it.
I'll put it in the chat too.
I'll find it because
I
I'm on
appreciate
TikTok
y'all.
like that.
Oh yeah,
All right.
come rock with me then. I'm out.
Oh
Poe.
hell yeah, I will.
Now leave. I don't want to mess up nothing. Kick me, Poe. I don't want to mess up nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Aaron, what's up, man?
All right, what's up?
So what you
So,
got from the show so far?
Huh?
I said, so what did you get from the show so far? You was like silent in the cut, and we was like going all out. I thought you was gonna join in. You was just
Nah, I'm just listening. I was just vibing. I mean, I usually have pretty strong opinions that I speak and articulate. I mean, like I said before, the last podcast, like, you know, we really don't know fully what Steel City is gonna do. I mean, this event is pretty hyped up to be something. We don't like. I mean, you've got all the content creators. Then you have Shep being there. You've got T.O. and then you've got Bud Crawford. I mean, it's got to be something. But I don't know where people are getting this DLC information because Norton just was talking about it. Like there's like supposed to be some big DLCs that's coming out of this. So I mean, if that's the case, then I don't know why they would do that. I think that they're better off just moving on to Undisputed 2, because realistically, there's no way that you're gonna salvage this game, in my opinion. I mean,
I can't see it either. Me neither. It's nowhere in the world. But they got to find a way to keep things moving if they're moving on to Undisputed 2. So I'm guessing they're gonna say, well, give us a send-off package.
yeah, send off DLC.
Yeah.
Which I guess I get it. I mean, I guess it could be the least that you could do for your community, especially because for so long you've been absent and you haven't really made any kind of communication or addressing what's going on with the state of the game or what you're going to end up doing. So, I mean, I guess like a DLC send off is proper. But I mean, at the end of the day, people are going to be mad because I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
you think they can afford to give it free?
they could because they made a lot of money off of this game, but they're not going to do that, of course.
No, because they got to pay these guys. Because a lot of these guys they signed with the intent of them getting DLC money. So if you just give it free, that means you got to reimburse them with the money that they could have made if they got DLC.
Yeah, but I'm saying with the money that they have left, they still could pay off those boxers. They have a lot of money. They have a lot more money than people think.
They do and they don't. Because my thing, you got 3 buildings. You got to, because with each system that they got, they paid them, I think, 33 and something. That's a big chunk. So it's like half of your money, even though you made, let's say they sold 1 million copies. And let's say 1 million copies, let's just say $65 a copy. So what's that? Like, we could roughly say about $7 million they made, 700 million or something like that, 7 million. So they did good, but they're only getting a small amount back for themselves out of that amount of money. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
No, I get what you're saying. I still think that they made even more money than that. It's just you're not always going to have the clear cut of how much they exactly made. Yeah. But I think they made more than even 7 million. Because they got a lot of money out of this. That's what I believe out of this. They made a lot more money than people think, and they're well off, which is why they're comfortable doing the dumb crap that they're doing and the bad media and bad marketing.
The events and constantly marketing and stuff. But my thing is, they can't buy. I think the way that contract's set up, they can't buy themselves out of the publisher, and they can't buy themselves out of the investors and shareholders. So it's like because when you look at the stocks, Ash don't own that much of the company, so he can't be like, well, I'm gonna buy y'all out. So that's the part when when the money part comes in, that's the part that is kind of shaky to me, because you can't even buy your shares back from the other people. You barely holding on to your company. You got, I think they say 55% or 50. What they say 54? No, it's not. It's 50. It's just enough to say that it's still my company.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he probably doesn't have enough money to buy himself out in the company, out of the publisher and shareholders and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised by that, but at the end of the day, I still think that they made more than enough money at the end of it all. Like they have enough money to do the next objective for them, which is, to me, I think it's Undisputed 2. I think that's inevitable and it's written in stone with the whole Unreal Engine search. Like, I think that at this point, I mean, there's no real reasoning to continue doing stuff on Unity, because with Unity you're not getting the best, and with Unity you're not also able to do all the things that you had originally put or
Yeah.
set out for the game to be. And by that I just mean, like, on a mechanical aspect, like in online, it's not the best online engine and everything. So especially with the way that they built it, and specifically if you're looking at just the way that they had built it, there just doesn't make much more sense for them to continue doing this on Unity. So of course, Unreal Engine is going to be the move. But why would they port all these animations, all these bad aspects of the game, especially on the online and offline aspect? Why are they going to just port that to another engine and basically still have the same base of a game? It's still bad. It wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
They might as
JMMA
well
trying
just
to
start
come in here.
anew.
JMMA trying to come on the show. You probably gotta go back out and come back in, JMMA. Let me
I'm
see.
here.
Oh, there
I'm
you
here.
go. There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm here. Yeah.
Check it out, Dad. What today, man? I must go hit the lottery today.
Mm.
I had Crooks on yesterday. I had Norm Block solo today. I had a full house today.
Yeah, this issue was packed.
Yeah. I think I had over 50 people today now so far. Let me make sure. I don't want to boost my numbers up more than what it really is. Oh, I had 100 views today. That's a lot. And 12 people in the chat.
So what y'all
Salute
talking
to
about?
y'all. Hit that
I
like,
got-
please.
I got here late. What's the
Man, you know what we talking about, man. You know what we talking about, man. We talking about what's could be happening this week. How Ash spending all this money on this event. And my thing is, I'm gonna ask you, why is Box Fanatical there if he's from another company?
Oh, you asked me.
I'm know your perspective, what you probably think, because my thing is they hiring them back?
I
Or
mean,
they thinking about hiring them back?
he a content creator, bro. I mean, that's how I look at it. I don't
But
really.
he's from a different company, because I'm going by from my experience with EA. If you got a same kind of product, no matter how it's made, we're not going to invite you because you're from a different company. Even when I was helping Round for Round, they basically want to talk to me. Ash did, but the rest of them never really want to talk to me like that.
I mean, yeah, I think what can Thriller the fight take from Undisputed and
Yeah,
put
that's
into
true.
it,
That's
you
true,
know?
too. Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's two different.
But
I mean, they both boxing games.
Because I would think that Thriller the Fight would be scared that everybody stay focused on Undisputed and be like, Thriller Fight, we ain't thinking about that junk. You know, I would think that they'll be scared to let Boss Fanatical go to the event. Yeah, but what do you think we're going to get this week?
Shit, I don't shit.
You don't care,
I don't
but
know.
I know.
I didn't say I didn't care. I don't know.
Because
I wanted to hear what Norton had to say. I don't. That sounded very interesting when he was.
Oh yeah.
There's a big DLC this summer. There's a big DLC.
Oh, that's what y'all heard?
Yeah,
that's what Norton was saying.
He said we getting some. He said, "Yo, we getting some." He's like sounding, and he said he couldn't say nothing. I'm like, where you getting this information from?
I mean, I've been said that it could just be an Undisputed 2 send off, They might do a DLC with it. Who knows? Because they feel bad about the way that they've handled things. But realistically, I mean, I really just think it's just all show, and essentially they're just gonna be like, "See you later, Undisputed 2 on the way."
Oh yeah, what this is something I gotta ask y'all. What do y'all think about? Because Jay Shep, I texted him because I wanted them to ask some questions. Nobody never asked questions when I asked them. I'd be like, yo, just ask them this, ask them that. And some of the content creators be like I never said nothing to them. They're like, I ain't saying nothing. You gonna get us, y'all gonna make master beaters if you make us ask some questions like that. And Jay Shep said I'm too controversial. He said that's why people like they hands off with me. They don't like say certain things. I'm like, Dad, just ask questions. Ask these questions for me. And I asked Sean Porter, and Sean Porter, he ignore me. He just ignored me.
I mean, they could be doing an interview. It could happen. They could just be doing all this and end up doing an interview.
Yeah, but I'm like, Dad, Sean Porter, get some questions to ask them from the community. I don't want them to get questions from the people that's like fully like the game no matter what, because they're gonna say nothing wrong with the game. So why fix anything? Like Estevan, no, I'm not trying to hate on him, but he hates on people that have opinions. He's saying you're not good, man. I box. How you gonna tell me I don't know what boxing is? I boxed. I've been a gamer for 40 years. And I know you're like, Dad, Paul, why you say that? You old, man. But I can't act like I didn't. I've been gaming forever. I boxed 12 years of my life. I boxed. So you can't get mad at my feedback about something. It's just like somebody being an MMA fan. That I'm going to get on y'all about this. Jay and all of y'all. Y'all passionate about MMA. Y'all passion is different than with the boxing game. Am I lying or I'm telling the truth? Yes.
I would say people who don't watch boxing, they wouldn't be as passionate. I mean, I watch both, so
I know, but your passion, when I see it, your passion is more. Y'all want more out of it. I said, Dad, they ain't showing that same passion that they were showing for Undisputed. Because y'all like, man, this got to be added. This don't look right and that don't look right. It's not the same excitement. It might be me. It might be me. I'm just saying that though.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it might be you.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me. I got a question. Will y'all be purchasing this quote unquote DLC?
I ain't purchasing jack because my thing is every fighter fights the same.
So there's just nobody in that they can just release that would just get you
Man, if they say Mike Tyson in the game, I know Mike Tyson really going to do the Ali shuffle. He's going to do this and do that. So that's the thing that's going to be a turn off.
Crazy. So you'll buy him, right?
Huh?
So you'll buy him?
No, I ain't buying it because he's doing Ali shuffle. He's doing stuff that he don't normally do. And they said everybody, they got to make it fair, and which is the craziest thing. My thing, what you mean by fair? It's a competitive in competition. There's no fairness in competition. Boxing is naturally competitive. That's the competitive part. But you saying no, it got to be competitive all the way. I mean, fair all the way across. Competitiveness is not fair. The only thing fair about being competitive is no cheating. That's it. Agree or disagree?
Yeah, that's a fair take.
Yeah, boxing itself is competitive. There's no extra stuff they should add or take away.
So, Paul, you just not gonna buy this DLC? Is what you're
Man,
saying?
you still to ask me if I'm going to
I'm
buy that
just
DLC.
asking. I mean, the way Norton
No,
talk, man,
I
you
ain't
make it
buying
sound
no
like it's
DLC.
big, man.
No, I ain't buying none of them. Because the first two, I think I got free. I got for free, but I'm not buying. I'm not supporting it. I'm not supporting it.
I respect that.
Now let me see.
From the way Norton talking, man, this song isn't, man. I can't wait. I'm excited now.
But he's gonna buy because he's competitive regardless of the fact. But I can't do it. I can't do it because my thing, if the game is in the condition it is, that DLC is only gonna last for probably a month or so until people start complaining again.
That's an interesting take.
What you think though? Do you think it's gonna last a little longer?
I mean, I don't know, bro. It sounds like everybody got the.
But you saying like you know more than.
I don't know what you're talking about. Back to the question.
You said you doing just like Box Eye View did the other day. Box Eye View said, "I'm just asking you question, Poe." And guess who I see at the thing? I said, "Box Eye View, you must be going to the event." He said, "Nah, man, I'm just asking you." And I'm looking at I said, "Hold up, don't that look like Box Eye View?" Oh, this mug just played me out. And Jay, you might pop up. What's this event? How many days? You know?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm really not too sure. I don't think it's like a crazy like week-long thing. It's not like. So I think it was just like a regular.
So you're gonna be there on the last day. Why you get silent? Why you get silent?
This man said the last day. It's not a week. You think they holding a week-long event?
Hey, today ain't the last day, so we don't know if you're gonna be there tomorrow or the next day.
Shit, I'll be on the flight if I was gonna be there tomorrow.
Okay. So all right, but I know you cryptic about stuff, so we gotta be
No, man. I mean, I saw Norton come up in here and say he was. I can't wait. I want to know what he.
I want to know what he knows.
He said he had a live conversation with a few boxers. I was trying to figure out where is this live conversation. I'm trying to listen to it.
Oh yeah, with Zab Judah, I remember he had the conversation with him. But Zab Judah said the wrong company. He said EA.
Nah, he said he talked to Fanatical, man. I think if you bring that to the table, man, you gotta tell everybody, man. You know, then that would be better for me. Then I can come out behind him, and then you know.
See, Jay be getting intel. He be trying to get intel on stuff so he could like.
I'm not trying to get intel on him. I just want to know what he knows.
Yeah, I wanted to. I should have poked a little more, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna even do it.
Nah, trolling aside. I don't know. I think Norton. I mean, he's a little bit more different than me. I don't do it. It's not really that exciting to me. At this point, it's not that exciting.
That I'm shocked. But you think the way you've been behaving or acting is one of the reasons why Steel City wasn't pulled you in? Like
no. That's not. Yeah, nothing to do with that.
So you talked, you had conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with that. Yeah, so, but even before I was
still cool with them. Then.
Yeah. I wasn't tripping to be quite honest with you. Just like whatever. Because then I wouldn't be able to cover the UFC 6 news today. So it worked. It evened out, man. Evened itself out. But I really wasn't tripping. I mean, to begin with, I mean it's still people that are relatively like I'm cool with, people that I know, so I didn't really have a problem with it. Like you said, man, long as ain't no UFC 5 guys there, man. think we good.
Man, it's a lot of UFC 5 guys there. Why is Diaz? You know, I hate to say this because Diaz my guy, but why is he there?
He make undisputed content, man.
Man, Diaz been talking more about UFC than anything.
Shit, I mean, ain't much to ain't much.
There's not much to talk about with Undisputed. There's not much. I mean, that's a dry well, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Even when Prioxis puts out videos of Undisputed, like,
man,
there's not much to say.
I ain't make a video in a month. I mean, brother, I mean, when people want to hear me talk about speculation, yeah, I know this, but I really can't tell y'all what it is. I'm gonna drag that out for 8 minutes, man. I can't do that, man. I can't do that, dog.
Yeah, I was like, damn, they got Diaz up there and they ain't got you or Proxys or somebody like.
Nah, I didn't. Before I found out, I didn't really take it. I didn't really take it like that. I was like, the way I look at it is like they trying to get him more involved with everybody. I mean, I think it'll be a say this. It'll be like a testament to them if they didn't just get like the 4 main people every time. Just recycling the same people, like, oh my goodness, it's these dudes here again. They at this event, they at this event. I mean, it's more than just, you know, me, Pride, and iGame You Watch It. Excuse me, Showbiz, and all these people. I mean, it's plenty of other people. So I was happy to see a box eye there. If I'm being honest, that's what really made me happy. So,
don't Showbiz supposed to be going up there, or is he there?
I have no clue. I don't know.
Oh, well, yeah, because that'll make sense. The way he was talking, like he was like on his going to talk or something. But Showbiz, that Joker, he cemented his way into the industry.
I remember Showbiz saying something supposedly because it was on Crook's video, and somebody had said that Showbiz had said something like something big is coming soon from Undisputed. But that was also after Showbiz had said they're done updating the game.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
Could this be the same thing that Norton Block Solo was talking about? You gotta connect the dots, man.
I ain't connecting no damn dots.
Yeah, this could be the same thing, man. We gotta get excited, man.
Yeah, super excited.
This about to be a big DLC, man. Y'all gotta
man. That joint got me excited.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna make a video. As much as I'm sitting here acting like I don't care, which I'm really.
But what kind of video you gonna make? It depends.
I'm gonna make a video. Oh no, when the DLC drop, I'm gonna make a video.
It's gonna be honest.
Yeah, it's gonna be honest.
Okay. That's all I want to know.
But I think,
be honest.
I think whoever they do drop, again, I don't know who.
Carmel Moton.
I don't know who. I think they'll be pretty unique. I mean, looking at how Augustus was a unique, I think that'd be pretty unique.
I think just 2 people.
You saying that after the Bud Crawford DLC just dropped, talking about unique.
No, he'll be pretty unique.
Jay,
I mean, why do you think Bud Crawford was there?
I don't know. Why was he at the last event that they were a part of, and they didn't mocap or do nothing?
Yeah. They probably listened to y'all though.
You talking about like a choir? You know why?
That's some good questions.
Why is Tio there? Nah,
I don't like Tio at all.
I don't know.
Hey, Jay don't like Tio.
I don't like Tio at all, dude. When I saw him at that event in Vegas, dude, I literally just like my mood just like completely just changed. I don't like him whatsoever.
Dad. You ain't give him no daps or nothing?
Nah, I'm good off that, man. I'm good off.
Nah, he's kept the same energy about Tio for a while now.
Yeah, I don't really like Tio. I haven't even used Tio like his character in the game. I literally haven't like use them at all.
How you feel about Ryan?
I haven't used Ryan either. I don't touch Ryan.
Oh, so it's
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
feeling for the same reason then.
Yeah.
They both did the same thing essentially.
Yeah.
So,
So that you know, you being consistent.
You know, but shout out to Undisputed, man. You know, big things coming, man. So we just got to get ready, man.
Man.
You know,
like my son say, you be ready so you don't have to get ready. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
I mean, it's just at this point, dude.
You burnt out?
I've been playing the game recently, and it's just like, dog, like, why are we still doing this? Like, I just want a new game, though. I played the game last night, and it literally was the worst experience I've ever had.
Yeah.
Like, my punches wasn't landing. My punches was delayed. It's like, how can I wake up and be happy for a DLC, whoever that DLC is?
Yeah.
How can I even be happy for them?
are you sure you just were at the wrong angles, Jay? Pause. But are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't? Are you sure you just weren't were punching them the right way? Like Loma, everybody's talking about angles in this game, and desync. Like desync doesn't exist.
Loma don't even fight the same way he used to fight in the beginning.
I mean, he don't fight the same way at all. But the point of the matter is most of the DLC doesn't accurately portray the boxer. So realistically, it don't even matter. Like, we're talking about DLC in like what seems like year 15 at this point. Like the game's life cycle is about over. UFC 6 is coming around. Nobody's really checking for Undisputed like that right now.
No, they'll be checking. They'll be checking for Undisputed.
Partially checking at this point.
If this DLC is as big as everybody making the scene, man, I think they'll be checking for Undisputed, man.
Yeah, okay, Jay.
I think they will, man.
Okay.
Hey, remember you heard it here first, though. When it happened, man, you heard it here first. Huh?
Hey, bad news is bad news. That's all I gotta say.
That's crazy.
Because he's the same guy like the Executioner. No disrespect to Norton, but at the same time, they got the same source. I'm hearing about a DLC in the summer. Why has there been such a long lapse of delays when it comes to saying anything? What sense does that even make? But then again, you know what? That is the way that they would move. So, you know, they're going to say Undisputed 2 and a DLC send-off. It sounds like something they would do. Sorry, here's some DLC. And we're working on Undisputed 2.
You think they're going to give it to us for free, too?
Hell no.
Well, this DLC, he definitely not getting that for free. Fuck no.
Yeah, I can't.
It's definitely not about to be for free.
Yeah,
for how big this is about to be, man, and they going out the door, bro. You can't do this for free.
Yeah, you know more than you saying, then, huh?
No, I'm just going off of hype, man. This is what everybody's saying. This is the big one, though. So this gotta be huge. You know?
Yeah, that's I don't know, man.
All I can say is I expect some kind of interview out of this. That's really all I have expectations for. Just some kind of interview. Sean Porter going over there. Jay Shep
to tell you. You think Sean Bray? Listen, I fuck with Sean Porter. There's no disrespect to him.
He's not a gamer.
It's not even that. I'm not even gonna say he's not gonna ask the right questions, but it's just like there's nothing he can ask that will like make anybody feel better. It's literally nothing he can ask. It's like Undisputed has to like answer. They gotta answer these for themselves, bro. And you just can't get Sean Porter to come in and ask questions, then everybody just kumbaya like this. It's not gonna work like that, man.
See, they need me to ask the questions. See.
Nah, you took the controversial.
Let Cole ask you questions. Oh man,
maybe Undisputed 2. They'll do that.
Man, it's gonna be too late then. It's gonna be too late.
Listen, I don't expect anything out of the interview. I'm just saying, like, that's what my expectation is. Like, when I say expectation, I just mean like it's most likely going to just be an interview out of this. Like, I don't think that Undisputed is going to make the wrongs right. I don't think that they're going to do anything like justifiable. But at this same time, like, you know, going by what they do, I'd see it as just some interview, but nothing major. Like, I don't think that they're gonna make the game better, or they found a way to fix desync and now everybody's coming over and kumbaya type shit. Like, I expect it to just be some normal thing, but everybody, of course, is gonna blow it out of proportion because it's been so long since anything has been said by the development team.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of people in, so I know we got somebody from Steel City listening.
Oh, hell no.
We got 12 people listening and 14 people that viewed this chat. So we got them. Because I know people from the LinkedIn, the developers be saying they be listening to the show. But my thing is, let Poe interview one of y'all. let me just do a Q&A. Let me send y'all the questions. That's what I'll be trying to tell people. But they be like, nah, we can't do it because you're gonna make us get fired or something, or you're gonna mess it up for us. Because they don't want to mess up their name in the industry.
They'll probably feel like that, to be honest. That's their mindset. They're probably gonna feel like that, to be honest. Because I mean, if they would ask you to do an interview for them and stuff like that, for you to ask the questions, they'd ask me to be a tester at this point. We know both those things are definitely not happening.
And my thing is the Q&A. They're gonna have you on the Q&A again, JMMA? Or you gonna do?
I'm not Q&A. I just do the regular gameplay stuff. Yeah, I'm not Q&A.
Man, they might as well have y'all on the Q&A team.
Shit, I don't mind getting paid to play no game.
Hey, Q&A is the ones that need the pitchforks too, by the way.
Yep, 100%. And I see the Q&A guys. I know all the Q&A guys. They got fighting game backgrounds. So what you're looking at is from a fighting game perspective. And your expectations is like when you're playing the game, your eyes is trained for what a fighting game should look like. So that right there is messed up. And what's called a combat game designer, he does the combat in games, and he told me that, and I was like, I said I had that assumption, but I wasn't sure. He said, yeah, when they hire people, they're not whoever doing the hiring. They're hiring the wrong people, and they're getting these guys that their vision is fighting games. They're not looking at it from a boxing fan perspective. I said, all right. And this is another misconception. People think a fighting game is supposed to be slow. Boxing matches not always slow. You got boxers that fight in different ways. They fight fast, slow. It's up to you. It's up to you how a boxing match go. It's not that the fight's supposed to be slow paced. That's realism. Because they look at realism as being slow, and that's crazy. Because there are fast-paced fights. Look at Jarrell Miller the other night. He threw over 1,000 punches. That's not slow-paced fighting. He threw over 1,000 punches. So what's your perspective?
Jarrell might be back on those PEDs. That's my perspective.
Yeah, that's true too. But boxers throw more punches than what people be saying, like when they plan the game. That was too many punches. He threw too many punches. Look how many punches he threw. He threw 500 punches in the fight. That's realistic for certain fighters. It's up to you.
I mean, yeah, that's just boxing as a whole. Some people are volume punchers, some people are not. Some people have speed, some people just have power. Some people have good foot movement, some people are just they're good with their angles. Like everybody differs, to be honest. It's not just one-sided, it's not just one type of boxer. I mean that's the obvious, but of course when you look at Undisputed as a whole, there's a lot of things missing. So even if you have certain things right, the majority of the things in this game are wrong. Like you could name a couple of good things, like even what's his name, Emmanuel Augustus. Like he's a bright spot in this game, but at the same time, it's still in a bad game. So you might have something that's good, as an aspect of the game, but at the end of the day, it's still a poor product. So there's many intricacies, there's many layers and depths of what boxing is and stuff like that. So yeah, when it comes to volume punching and all that stuff, like yeah, there's different aspects of it. Of course.
Too much balance. Too much balance. That's Ash's favorite word. Balance. Once you say balance, you're starting to hurt what each boxer brings to the table. Yeah, so all right, I'm about to end the show because I did 3 hours. I appreciate everybody that showed up. Jay MMA came in late. Appreciate you, man.
All right, man.
Aaron, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all of y'all, man. These last 2 days, man, was like, crazy. Today was gonna be my last day doing the show for real, but I guess I'm not. This is gonna be my last show, and I was gonna come on twice today, but since I did these 3 hours, I don't think I need to do an extra show. All right, y'all, but I appreciate y'all, man. Salute.